What is going on, y'all? It has been too long and too much been going on. Oh my goodness. I know it ain't much of us in here, but people catch the replay. I ain't worried about that. I ain't even look. I'm supposed to still be working, but I was like, let's go and get in here and get into some stuff. Hey, what's going on? Let me go back. I know I was typing in the chat, but what up, Virginia Redbone? What up? What up? What up? It's oh my goodness. What up? Just trying to figure it out. Yes, indeed. Hey, my baby, what's up? I did have a wonderful birthday. I was going multiple places, seeing some family, some of my friends, some of my sorors. We was chilling, and I was trying to like look at everything, but it was just like my mom would be right there. I'm like, ooh, and I'm like showing my mom, like, look at this dude, like he a joke. You know what I'm saying? Had the whole family going on him. So we are definitely going to enjoy. There are quite a few things to cover. I want to give a shout out to Uppity, definitely Brian, shoot, Miss Virginia, shoot, even Vivian getting a shout out today. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. What up? What up? What up? How are you doing? How are you doing? What up, Brian? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful, wonderful birthday. I was really trying to like look, and I was like, ooh, Jay Wilson is so lucky. I hope he really enjoyed these couple of days off, because after I saw everything, I was going between listening, going back, listening again. I watched Uppities, I watched Tim Blaine's, I watched Brian's, I watched everybody that was covering, watched Ness, I watched Jay Wilson, everybody that was covering it. So I compiled everything as much as I could. Might end up being a part two, but we're gonna go in part one right now. Okay, so first of all, I don't even know where to start. Should we start with Vivian and her what we gonna call her not her repentance? What do you call it when somebody somebody about to leave the ship, about to be gone? Like Vivian is planning an exit. I don't care what nobody say. I think that's where we're gonna start. We're gonna start there. That way everybody, when they can come in, if they do come in, they'll catch the other stuff about Miss Virginia. I dropped the link. Let me know if y'all need me to drop it again. It's my first time dropping the link. I don't be knowing how to do everything, so y'all just let me know and we'll get where we going. So the first thing we're gonna go at is, I think we're gonna start with the Vivian situation, and then we're gonna go into this Cash App competition that went on with him and Vivian on the platform. And I know people been covering it, people been going through all of this stuff. So I try not to do too much of the redundancy, but there's some stuff we just have to cover. We have to cover. So we're gonna get into the $49 scam. We're gonna get, let me just go to some of the things I just got in my notes before we even start with Vivian stuff. We're gonna go into how this man just went on about the worth of the woman who was following behind you and supporting you for over 5 years, sending you all that money. Did y'all see Miss Virginia's post about her sending him like $438 and him sending her to 50? And him getting on today talking about she never sent him $49, so she should be happy. Oh my goodness. I hope everybody over there that got any sense, because I feel like there's a few people following him that ain't got no sense. But if y'all don't notice that everybody dropping like flies over there, everybody that sat behind him and supported him and did so much for him, really wrote a live for him. And you see the outcome. Catherine, you know what I'm saying? You see it. Now Vivian's turning. You know what I'm saying? You obviously Miss Virginia. Like, people are starting to see what's up. Y'all better get on board, because he's telling y'all exactly how he feel about y'all at the same exact time. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about her free promotion and how her entry was redacted from the entire challenge. You know how Ness is the only reason she got the $49. How she promoted him and said he said he was gonna give her what she thinks is worth. And then today he said she had nothing to do with it. But then when he sent her the money, he said inspiration. So which one is it? Which one is it? This is what he thinks y'all worth, no matter how much work you do for him, no matter how much you buy from him. This is what this motherfucker think you worth. And this your value to him. And he, you know what I'm saying? Watch when he say a little something, just like Miss Virginia said, when he say a little something, it's going to be a little bit of nothing. For everything he begging people for, he going to give that lady $50, really $49. And if she wouldn't have sent the Cash App, he wouldn't have did that. That's how he tried to get people distracted, because they don't want to send the stuff, all these extra steps. So he would rather you not even send it over. But then when you finally sent it over, he was like, I'm gonna send you this $50. What is that? You are messing with a 71-year-old woman. We ain't even gonna get into yet how he talked about so what she elderly, so what you did whole videos about elderly abuse because people were calling you out, and now you got all of this to say. And you said she never gave you nothing. She never did nothing. People work hard just to enter your stupid competition for you to not even be putting people banners up. And you be getting all that money from the jump. You said you was taking 50% of, which was already sketch. And if y'all notice, this nigga, he only goes shopping when he only goes shopping when he doing some sort of fundraiser. Like if he raising money for a cruise, he raising money for, HBCUs, he raising money for the banner competition. That's when we see him going through all the nice stores, buying stuff, showing us what he got, the Coach laptop bag. All he going to spend the money, and people said it then. People were saying it then while it was happening. Like he running around spending y'all money, and he's still getting away with the shit. It's ridiculous. Yes. What up, Roger? Even Vivian, and that's where we about to get started. We about to get started with this. And I can't believe in the way he talking about you, Tommy. We can get him for that. I don't even know everything that's going on yet, but I'm about sick of him with that too. But let's go ahead and see how he got into it with Vivian and how it escalated and how Vivian is bucking up. Oh my gosh, this Joan, I don't know what she got on her mind, but she bucking up and she ain't playing. So we're gonna start with this, and feel free, y'all can come up, comment, say what you want. I ain't got nothing to, ain't nobody got no filter over here.
So my thing is, and see, this is where I tell people, see, if you want those things to happen, because that's not in the cards. If you want to see me do this, and if it's feasible, I may do it.
That is really different. But I'm not asking anyone to pay for my lunch or pay for this or pay for that. It's just the fact that I am.
Hold on, Jay. Really back. You did, and I don't think you were begging. What you were saying was, I'm going to enjoy myself with the people that paid for this time for us to be together. But if you want to be part of the experience, you guys will help pay to be part of the experience. And I'm talking about when we went on a cruise and you told the folks, well, if you would like to.
Oh, but that wasn't begging. That was that wasn't begging.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Let me, but I get you, but no, don't even put that in that category.
No. But what I'm saying, some people would call it begging.
That ain't begging.
Some people would call it begging.
Well,
but what I'm saying is, it wasn't begging. I wouldn't call it begging.
But my thing is this. If you want to see what's going on, then you pay for it, because I'm not getting ready to pay for internet on this cruise. I'm getting ready to enjoy. Somebody just blessed me. Thank you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So y'all notice this, like from the jump, he is snapping on her. He is pissed that she said anything about it. She's all girl bye and child bye and all this stuff. What up, Uppity? I definitely dropped the link at any point. If anybody wants to come, feel free. I never dropped the link before. I don't know how to do all this. So y'all just let me know. But I do have a few clips from your stream. So thank you so much for giving me, giving me permission to use a few clips. I didn't pull too much, but I definitely wanted to reference some stuff. So right now we looking at how Vivian is trying to make her come up. I might scroll through a little bit of this, but he literally snapped on her. He snapped on her. He did not want her to bring it up. And she tried so hard to go in with him and just say, no, I'm trying to say other people said that. It ain't me saying it. Other people said it. But you notice even how what we just heard, he's saying people paid for it. He didn't beg for it. He didn't ask for it. He wasn't going to get an internet package. If you want to see the experience, you're going to get it. We didn't see the experience. You was hiding. Like, come on now. That's just such a lie. He is so upset. Like, listen to, and this is what I'm saying. All them people that's riding for him, look at the Catherines, look at the Miss Regenia'S, look at Vivian. This is what he giving them. The moment they show and say anything with any intelligence or say anything to him that he don't like, it don't matter how long you done rode for him. It don't matter how much you done did for him. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Hallelujah. Want to do it.
Now he lying like he
will. Want it will. But no, that's not even nice begging. Itsy bitsy. I told the people I am not paying for internet. I'm on the cruise to enjoy it. I am not getting ready to do that. If you want it done,
this was
then you pay for it. That's not begging. That's just saying if you want to be nosy, you pay for the nosiness. Because I'm not getting ready to pay. I'm not getting ready to pay.
I'm going to skip a little bit.
And I'm like, nah, if y'all want to see this, then
listen.
I know what you're saying, Viv, but
okay, hold on.
I was not. That one in the cards, and the people wanted to see it. That one begging. Because if they didn't do it, I wasn't going to do it. So it was just that.
Jay, listen.
I know what you're saying, Viv, but we don't even play like that.
No.
We don't play like that.
No, it wasn't even playing. What I was explaining.
Paying for XYZ. So, like I said, the people want y'all to have
behavior. So, what do you do when people are getting that? What do you do?
So let me pull this down. The point of this whole situation, and this was what, yesterday? This is yesterday. He didn't came up there. He thought Vivian was going to come up there and just say everything he wanted her to say. He spent that whole time mad at her, shading, and I see how she tested the waters. He tested the waters because she was saying stuff about stuff she wants to do on her channel. She said that she needed help with some gold button she was going to try to use. She said, Jay, I might need your help with that. He said, well, go and do it then. Go and do it. Didn't offer her no help with nothing. When she was, well, you about to see this one now. When he left the stream, y'all know how he do, pretend like he got his signal dropped or something, probably going to see what somebody else got going on. And then he'll come back. I'm back in the middle of somebody's sentence. So she was asking a question. So in the middle of sentence, he came back and Vivian told him, hold on, Jay, I'm asking a question. And he ain't even say, okay. He ain't say nothing. He was hot. And watch what happens when somebody sent her a cash app. Watch what happens when somebody, he couldn't even hold it in to say, like, he didn't even separate that he didn't get a cash app. He just, all of a sudden, when she said, oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, let me call the person out. Y'all gonna see, I ain't lying. I ain't never gonna lie to you.
Wait, well, guess what?
No,
I know
everybody knows what's right for you. Do what you got to do.
I know what I feel good at. 180 is it. 180 is it.
Yeah, I'm at 180 now, talking between 179, 180, but it's all good. I'm just doing the gym now to continue to do the tone up process.
Thank you so much for the cash app. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Oh, let me call the person out. Thank you so much, Bella. Appreciate you, Bella girl. Bella.
Thank you. Listen, I don't know Pete's situation. I don't know anybody.
See, he was pissed when somebody sent her a cash app because, mind you, that was after she was telling him, now reel it back, Jay, you did ask for the money for the Wi-Fi. And then she said she got a cash app. He got mad, and all of a sudden, he just speaking all over top of himself, stumbling, talking about what he got. He can't let nobody else have no shine. Now, this is where he had just dropped off. He come back on, and Vivian is on there, and she says she asked him a question. Watch his reaction.
On his situation.
Okay, Viv, I'm back. I have a phone call.
Okay, hold on, Jay. I'm asking Hershey a question. All right, Hershey. Wasting all this good information I'm getting and holding.
As you should, y'all. Let me see. Okay, I'm just looking. I'm looking at a few things, you all. Well, Viv, look, I got to get ready for a meeting at 9.
All right, babe.
Somebody's in the back, so I'm going to go ahead. This is my first time doing this, but that was the last about Vivian anyway. So we're going to get into the other stuff anyway. So we're going to go ahead and bring up, what up, Rika? What up, boo? How you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are definitely going in, baby. It ain't, we just get warmed up. We just talking about Vivian. That ain't even a hot topic. All right, come on up. Thank you so much for coming up, Uppity. How are you doing?
Hey, boo. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm definitely, I said today, I'm going to do it while we on the stream. I definitely got to send you a little something because I did not know nothing. And you said I could use your, use your clips and stuff. But girl, what? And then you all kind of liars today.
Right. See how much he lied? Ooh, he got me messed up. I'm so happy you had set this live. I was like, yes, I will be there.
Yes, because he not only did he lie on you, he act like you made up this whole story. Like we didn't sit and listen to Miss Virginia tell you the story. He just put it all on you because you must have been mad because Hershey had a banner. He literally broke it down to like, oh, y'all think that's what's going on. I'm like, you didn't hear nothing else that was said, and then through all kind of shit. Don't be mad because you got called out, baby. Don't be mad
That
at
part.
LB's fault. It is not LB's fault. And
Him
then
and Uncle Vip over there lying on me. And then she told me I call her a slave. When did I call her a slave?
I did
And
not
that's what
hear
you
LB
inferred.
call
'Cause,
her
yeah,
slave.
you inferred it because that's what you know you are, but I didn't say it. You
But
know?
address the person that treats you like one. Address the person
Exactly.
that treats you like one. And low key, there's something a brewing. There's something a brewing over there. I don't know what's about to happen, but I think people seen like when Catherine kind of went and started doing other stuff, everyone was like, oh, snap, like she always been loyal over there. Like now she doing her own thing. Kind of, it's been the ups and downs, but that didn't happen. And then we had seen the same thing with Miss Regenia, who would have thought? Like she was putting in groundwork on the ground, doing all this stuff for this man. And then she's in turn too. She done woke up and she gave a warning to everybody, like, y'all follow y'all first mind. I ain't been over there since January 1st, and I ain't going back over there. She gave him so much money, even though he lied and said she only gave him $49. And did you hear how he said he set you up? He said on purpose how he set you up when y'all got into it on his page. He was like, yeah, I was here for it. And that's I got that clip too, but we ain't gotta play it.
We do it all the time. And then you had the nerve to act like, why I'm coming from. I didn't come to you, Miss Regina. Miss Regina was so respectful, but he's constantly having people on his link attack me and then trying to shush me so they could attack me because he's mad because I don't censor gay men. I'm not a gay man, so why would I be censored? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to censor me and myself first, as I should. Be happy with the Vivians of the world, but uppity is not that.
That's the thing. In the Vivians of the world, it's like he do not see it for y'all at all anyway. It's like y'all might as well, do whatever you gonna do. Do your revivals that down to the church and do whatever else you got going on. And then you notice there's always, and I'm not trying to say because this is all alleged, but I just hear because I've been catching up on stuff that a lot of these women, they be in some interested like relate. Like they said Vivian been dating somebody been married for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? And it just seems like that be the trend over there. Whatever kind of like little scandalous stuff that can go on. I feel like that's sometimes the people that attach to him because he's scandalous. Because there's no way you can sit up here and defend this man's behavior and act like you a decent
Yeah,
human
they
being.
say you are what you attract, baby, and you got to be wary of them leeches. But Vivian, you told your business. Y'all don't know what I do with my coochie.
Exactly. And look, and he just want to be able to do something with his coochie. That's the whole problem. He want to be able to do something with his and he ain't get no play at all. So he come on here and terrorize everybody else. And the deflection and this all, I'm not going, fine, you can stay. But while you here, we going to talk about every motherfucking thing you got going on. And every time you try to run a scam and a scandal, and I'm telling you, I ain't coming off of it. This is the nonprofit. I don't care what y'all say. This is the nonprofit. There's no way. He told y'all a million times. It's a business. He's taking the money from the people. He already said he was taking 50% of it when he did the banner. Then he didn't even show the lady's banner. And then this morning, he got up there and said, first he described the banner. Then he said that he never saw it. He never received the banner, even though we heard her on your page say that she sent this banner. She sent 3 banners and she kept emailing him to see if he received it. And then he came on live and he said, everybody that said, did I get your banner? I got all the banners. I see all the banners, all that. So not only are you slighting these people from not even displaying their work, where like you said, she could have got some business from that. You slighting all the people's work, you hating on them, and you just putting whatever else up there. And what blew me is it got to the point where even Miss Regenia, I think Brian was asking her, like, why didn't you say something to him and all this stuff? And she's like, it's my fault. Like, it was voluntary. He did say a little something. Like, he gaslights to the point where that's how people blame themselves for his nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you see, you got to coddle him like he's a mentally unstable teenager that's gonna on roids. To even have a basic conversation with him, he's a mess, and he needs to control himself. That's why he is where he's at right now in life, delusional.
And saying he going to wear to work, calling everybody. Today he was calling everybody big and talking about I'm feeding the streets and then talking junk about you and everything. And I'm like, dude, you are on your way back in time. We are watching you slip away back in time, and I can't wait till none he done bought none of them tacky clothes fit him anymore. All his pajama shirts now. Every time you
But you
see
know what?
him,
He want to talk about numbers, but if it wasn't for Brian, Roe, Rico, Castro, and Tommy, he would be back getting no numbers again. He would sitting there living vicariously through their different relationships to get stuff hot, as if he can give any advice. So how dare he speak about numbers? He just wasn't getting none.
And he's still not getting, everything has got to do with this, like, most recent little controversy, you know what I'm saying? Everything going on with Miss Virginia. And then it's like, you not even helping yourself. You could have came and said some sort of justification, but instead you lied. You lied about everything. We got all the receipts about everything you lied about. And then on top of that, you dogged her out. I don't understand why people that follow him don't see that's their future. That's about to be you. That's about to be you. Rico,
It's
bro,
already him.
why are y'all
He
fighting?
got all them online degrees and driving an Uber. Like, come on now, stop it. You think that's successful for your age group? You should be getting ready to retire soon. But you gotta work like an immigrant. Like you ain't got no paperwork and stuff. Why you doing them jobs, Juicy, with all them college degrees? Stop it.
All them college degrees, and they got and that's another thing we gonna talk, because this whole rumor that he's spreading, that the video he put up with that National American University was like a script. Yeah, they'll give you a script to consolidate your stuff so you're not just rambling, but that is your life. Are you gonna tell us your school is fraudulent too? Is that what you gonna say? Because of all the students, they went and got you. Of all the actors, if they was doing it like that, they went and got you. They may give you a stipend and they may give you a script, but it was based on your life. That's why it says your name and all of the things that you said in there. We heard you say you thought you was gonna retire from Delta and you didn't. We heard you say how you lost you was trying to take care of a house after you lost your job because you came over here and asked for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the whole nonprofit, you helping people get on their feet and the homelessness and stuff. There is a nonprofit that exists. I ain't gonna go into it, but it does exist, and none of the stuff he said is made up. It's just funny to me how every time we turn around, this money is being asked for and nothing is being given in return, down to you can't even pretend on the trip that you give a fuck about the people that gave you the motherfucking money. And then you expect me to believe that you doing this out of good faith. What are you going to do when you're not on YouTube? What's your plan? You don't have nothing else going on. You talk about everybody else. You got nothing going on at all. At all. You got nothing going on. You have your job. You said you're driving to today. We sit there and listen to you eat some rice for 30 minutes, talk about everybody else, talk about you, talk about Brian, talk about Tommy, talk about everybody for all this time. And we never hear you. As soon as you say you're getting close to the office, the camera go off. As soon as you about to eat some food, the camera go off. As soon as you pull it up to the gym, the camera go off. What's going on? And then at the same time, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and he always online, and we never hear Mark in the background. But you swear to God, y'all about to be married. Cut it out. Go ahead, though.
It's not available. You hear me? I'm telling you. Listen. I ain't gonna say all this to say, but I know, and I've checked it, and he is not available, and he is not pleased with the lies being told on him on YouTube, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know what I'm saying? And then he gonna sit there and say, "Oh, everybody worried." To your point, talking about, he said, "Oh, now the new thing is everybody say I'm always in that car, but that's okay. I ain't scared of no hard work." Where is the hard work at? We just see the driving. We see the driving. You wouldn't even work hard enough to pull up the banners on a competition. What makes us think that you have any capabilities of hard work? Like, you are so Brian Rico.
Be a syphilis and a liar. Juicy, you should be ashamed how you lie like that. And then you're gonna sit here and then believe this heat lies. First of all, she into your kind of thing. She into your kindness anonymously, and she didn't say it until because she know I got those email proof, and she was not going to give me no money. That was just some shit she said because I shut down that lie about her helping me when it's clear that I was helping her have a platform to speak on. So now you're going to try to, why would I care about money that I was never going to get? This girl always never gave me a dime, constantly harassing me. Other people made her pay to be around, but I am a naturally good person, so I was in charge of her. And you can't pay me to be your friend. So like I said, she wasn't planning on giving me nothing. She just mad because she got exposed. And she trying to give a sob story, hoping she got somewhere to go. But I noticed you didn't say she was invited to your panel again. You don't want to deal with her for the same reason everybody else. So cut that bullshit out. And she didn't hurt nobody but her own feelings. Child, she the one that was met Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Because that's the thing. I don't understand how she even right behind him. She just said a lot of crazy shit about me too in that chat, about 2 seconds off her neck too. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? She talks shit about her from 1 hour to the next 2. I don't understand how anybody sit up there and unless you a fool in real life. And you were fooled by the mind, you done did all kind of shiesty shit your damn self. There's no way you can, at the very least, you can't be defending this nigga. You can't be.
At
And he
all.
talks shit about her. He talks shit about her every say. He talk about shit about his like 2 main people in the chat, Island Diva and Divine Starlight. He didn't cuss them out, and then the next day he leaked the information. Everybody like they must like abuse over there. I don't know what the fuck going on. And thank you so much.
They do.
I
They do.
appreciate
They will cut your neck off. Like it was no reason for the women in his chat to demand Miss Regina get the money back after hearing everything that happened. Like, what is wrong with you weirdos? Not every woman is out here to be disrespected. Shout out to Miss Regina for being a real one and standing on business. She was raised right and trying to help you other weirdos be raised up right as well. Team Miss Regina.
And he reduced her to nothing. All that work she did, all the effort she put in, even trying to make her banners. And she even said, like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't know all the this and that and ins and outs, but people put their time in to put the banners. And the only thing you had to do was show them. You didn't even have to do any work. You got all that money off of clicking a button and displaying other people's work. And then you're going to act like you ain't see her work. And how many other people did you leave out? They said people were applying from all different sectors and all that. So you just take the money and run. You won't even put in the effort. You won't even put the effort to learn what you're doing so you can present something and actually deserve some of the money you get in. You just robbing people. You robbing, and he telling y'all he don't like y'all. He telling y'all he shades you as soon as you call him out.
Right.
Everything in the scene. You know what I'm saying? And mad because it said he didn't watch you, but kept bringing up the fact that y'all said they could have gave her $100. You know what I'm saying? You asked for more from everybody else for stuff that you claim you already paid for. You know what I'm saying?
He don't even acknowledge it. He said Miss Regina never gave him nothing. Like he helped her out. That lady helped you out. Clearly, you already said you don't help nobody out. Well, so what is wrong with you, Juicy? And you admit, I couldn't believe he admitted it, but at least he did finally say something truthful.
And what could have been done? What would have and could have been done for him to help her at all? The least he could have done was shown her banner. And the crazy part is facts. Like, and this happens with every person that leaves that Ride or Live coat. The person that ended up saving them and helping them be somebody that he tried to ostracize you from. So the same way that Miss Virginia talked about how one finesse, and she mentioned somebody else like dropping down and asking about her money, she would have never got it. So that's the thing. He's like isolating you for no benefit. Just that you always hear these quotes and stuff about people holding you down, don't want you to have nothing, don't want you to be better, don't want you to know nothing. What other example is there other than that? Every single time somebody needs to get away from him and escape, the same people he had them in the chat talking shit about is the people that help them get the crumbs he dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you everybody need to wake up.
He's charging people because he kept half the pop money. So you charging people to get you a banner. Like, come on now. Like, that's all type of shiesty, grimy, low down trailer park behavior. Stop it.
And it's so narcissistic. You want to see yourself. You want to see yourself, and that's why the whole thing with the banners, all these banners he shot was him sexy and muscular, and everybody fawning over him. He walking out with swag when nigga ain't got no lick of swag, ever had it. Even his throwback pictures is bad. He won't find when he was young. He won't find when he was fat. He ain't fine when he's skinny. He ain't gonna be fine when he old. There's nothing appetizing about him. You know what I'm saying? And now he's crashing out.
And did you see her call? Oh, that's another thing. Vivian called me Juicy's whore. Girl, what is wrong with you? Did you not? You the one be chasing after that man. I'm the one that corrected Juicy when he tried to call. When he was like, "Come to Big Daddy," and I said, "Oh, Juicy, don't even. Big Daddy, no, don't even do that." I stopped him immediately. There's nothing sexual there. I don't know what you women see. I think in his head before he come online, he be like, "Yeah, I look like Morris Chestnut," and he come online with that frame of mind, because I don't know what he's seeing, much less y'all. Oh, thank y'all for joining.
That's the thing, and the thing that gave it away is that he's so desperate that it took no effort and no time for somebody on YouTube to get him caught up in a grinder scandal. You know how many people swipe through on dating apps and go through and say no to or just talk to and don't meet
Right.
up with and all that stuff. So how it took nothing for somebody to get in between your legs. Nothing. Literally, you got tricked with no effort because you would have took the first person that came through your DMs to offer you anything because you that desperate. That's crazy. That
And
it
he
didn't
hate
take.
Wally to this day because of that. He hate him to this day. But it is not our fault, Juicy. And you didn't even know the person's last name. You didn't want to know. Only thing you wanted to know is do they got some lube with your
Right.
thirsty
You
ass.
didn't need nothing else. It's easier to get into your school than it was to get in your DMs and get the loop going. You think you that fun? She was like, oh man, somebody finally in my DM. The first person probably was who you bit at, and it was your exposure. You big dummy. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants you the way you eat, the way you look, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you act. Everything about you bad. Nothing good. What up, views and
Vivian
viewers?
Catcher won her, but that look at them. So if you want to consider that a win, I guess, because you consider them online degrees, so they might as well be a win for you too. But you need to realize nobody outside of Vivian Catcher wants you, especially Mark. Get it
But
together.
that's his prey. That's how he works his stuff. He knows just like you see a code or something. It might be all kinds of people. It might be doctors, lawyers, the garbage man, to this part, every type of life. But something in them needs something or has some sort of weird vulnerability, and that's what he prey on. Every one of them. Catherine got the pastor. Pastor's supposed to be married. Vivian got the man. The man's supposed to be married. Everybody he work. They be in the church, but then they got their little, they little other two-edged sword side with it too. And then it's okay for them to let stuff go because you not. I'm telling you, it's the same thing as people that see
Well,
a
I'm
pastor
sorry,
do.
Submarine. I think Brian's in the back because
Oh,
he's
what's
telling you
up? Oh
about.
yeah, see, thank you because I don't know how to work this. What up,
Yeah,
Brian?
it's good. I got you, boo. What up, Brian?
Hey,
And why
what's
you got me blocked,
hey?
Heifer? Go ahead, though.
No, I don't got you blocked. You got me blocked. Hey, I'm on mute. Go ahead.
Oh, look, I got ADHD, Brian, and forgot what I was saying. Yes, I'm looking at the chat. But I can't
Look at Tommy comment.
look,
I mean, he got like a juicy body. He got like a juicy body. He thick as hell.
you
Well, he
talking about
was.
pastor? You talking about pastor stick?
I said, well, he was thick. When he first came in, he was real thick. And we all know he got a strip peen. And Vivi, you too fat. Even if he was bisexual, he couldn't hit your sweet spot. Leave him alone.
First of all, he's
Man,
getting big again. His bigness is returned because them buttons is in the struggle. And when I seen him looking like a duvet, like a twin size duvet cover on a king size comforter, I was like, you need to leave that shit alone. Because I do believe, like, people think he's still taking the shots. I think he really isn't because that food noise. It's been a long time since I just heard him just smacking uncontrollably on the live and talking about food in the middle of his sentences and just going crazy. That man is out of bread. He got no more Groupons. He don't have the
uh,
medical requirements to get the GLP ones. So he's about to unravel and unroll and butterball himself back to what he used to be. It's coming. It's coming.
I
What
can't
up?
believe Tom. I can't believe Tommy got me blocked. But I mean, how you doing, Submarine? I came up
I'm
here to ask.
good. I see y'all in there fussing.
Well, I just came up here to ask Uppity. I wanted to just say, how does it feel that Vivian, who was messing with a married man, is out here calling you a HORE?
You can say
It
that.
feels
I'm
crazy to
monetized.
me. I can't believe that dude in the mustache is trying to talk to me like that, and then lying to try to make it seem to try to justify her being a weirdo. I can't help it if Juicy is more entertained talking to me than you. He's more entertained than talking to anybody than you. And the only thing I did was stay where everybody else stays, and I didn't even go that far because I feel like you're a pick me, a weirdo, and Juicy could get you better than I ever can. So the only thing I do is wait for him your daily cuss outs, and that's my biggest payback. But don't you side chick forever in a day ever say anything to me because you dealing with a dusty broke man because you ain't getting no laser surgery yet and you working at a gas station. The only thing you and Juicy got in common is going nowhere in life. So you're a broke ass hoe. So don't worry about what uppity do. I'm a stay at home mom. Something you will never understand because that's what that man wife is that you doing for free probably.
Gotta be
Well,
right.
she don't work at a gas station anymore. She works for the newspaper.
The newspaper.
Yeah, yes.
What she
Don't they
do?
cut that off at 12? Oh my goodness.
No, she works for the newspaper.
Hey, Rico.
Oh,
That's
Rico. Oh, Rico. I I'm not uncircumcised, Rico. I don't know why you keep saying that.
what's
Stop
wrong with
spread.
that.
I'm sorry, Brian. Rico's in the back, actually.
Oh shit. Okay, well let me be quiet. I'm going on mute.
But what's wrong with I like well, I ain't gonna say what I
What's
like
up, my
better.
baby
What up,
submarine?
Rico?
What's up?
What
What's
you
up, my baby?
doing?
Okay, and baby, I still didn't forget you on your birthday. Okay, so
Don't worry
once
about
I
it. This is my
get my
gift.
money and stuff this week here, I'm gonna send you something for your birthday.
This
And
is my gift.
I don't want to I don't want to disrupt your show, but Brian over here is a cocksucker. He's a
I don't
straight
want to argue,
up
Rico.
J Will sucking cock.
If you want to talk,
As
Rico, I
well.
don't want to
No,
argue.
no, no,
I'll be
no,
quiet.
bitch. It ain't enough for
I'll
me
be
to
quiet
real
and you
talk about because your cheap ass gonna send me $2, $1, a cash app like Miss Virginia over there being a cheap ass bitch in the South in Texas. And you gonna
wait.
send me $1 cash app? And bitch, you was supposed to send me $20. And that's
No,
why you still
hold
gonna
up,
keep that
ho.
motherfucking
Hold up.
90-day
Okay.
flag with your ass. Okay, I did
Okay.
like your uncircumcised bitch. We saw your dick. Okay,
Bitch,
I
I
showed
am not
you
uncircumcised,
posted it
ho.
on your
Stop
mother.
lying. I am not I got a little
That's
extra
not what
skin.
ODS said. That's not what
Bitch, I
ODS
don't
said.
give a
That's
fuck.
not
I
what
got a little
Honest Rose said.
bitch,
That is
please.
not what they said. And let me get
Bitch,
on
I don't
your
give a fuck.
old
I
ass.
don't
A view
care.
is a view, bitch. You can continue blocking my motherfucking ass because I ain't worried about your motherfucking old ass, bitch. You still homeless, living in your motherfucking car, chasing over a Latino bitch that's up there dragging you in your motherfucking face. So a view is a view, pissy Pam,
A
bitch. Keep me
Latino.
blocked. I don't give a fuck, hoe, with your old ass, bitch.
But where you
Now,
get a Latino
going back
from?
to your raggedy ass, Brian.
No,
I'm
bitch.
sorry,
You're
submarine.
more raggeder.
I'm
You're
sorry, submarine, but this is off the top
nah,
of the
ho,
dome
bitch. You're more
because this
raggeder.
hoe
Send me my
up here
$2
mad.
back.
He up here
Send me my
mad because
$2
I
back, then, bitch.
copyright. I
I'm not mad
copyrighted
about
and
nothing.
gave you a motherfucking
No,
strike, and
I'm
you
not
gonna keep
mad,
your strike,
Rico.
bitch. You gonna
Rico,
keep
I am not mad at you,
and
Rico.
for the
If you would like a
audacity that I've been
conversation,
waiting for my motherfucking money and you ain't send me my money, but all of a sudden today you want to be a messy bitch. So that's why I'm being
I'm not
messy with
messy
your
about
ass now.
nothing. I'm not messy about
How
nothing.
the
I
fuck
was
you
telling,
ain't messy
I,
when you could have sent me 20 motherfucking dollars to get my cigarettes, bitch? The fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just thinking to myself, how could you find it
You
in your
sent me
heart
a
to flag
motherfucking
somebody
dollar
like me?
cash app
Let
like
me talk.
cheap.
Damn, you just spoke. Let me speak. Damn, we
Go
can
ahead,
talk back and
bitch. Go
forth.
go ahead,
I'm
hoe. What you gotta say?
bitch. I'm trying to figure out in my heart how is it possible for someone like you to flag somebody like me? And I done gave you hundreds and hundreds of dollars, then told you I loved you, cared about your bitch ass,
That
and
was
all of
then.
this and that.
And you know I'm about my
Okay,
motherfucking
well,
money.
fuck you then.
You know
Fuck
I'm
you. I
about
don't want
my
to talk
money.
anymore.
So
Then
it don't matter.
I don't
I
want to
didn't want
talk
to
anymore.
flag you. I
I
already
do not
told
want to
you.
talk anymore.
I already
Then
told you I didn't want to flag you.
if
You
if
should never promise something that you
bitch, I'm
wasn't
sounding
gonna
like
keep.
Castro now. Hold on, let me slow down.
You stuttering, right? You
Let me
stuttering
slow
because you
down.
a lying ass bitch and don't promise something
I'm
that you not
okay.
gonna
Hold
motherfucking
up. Hold
fulfill.
up.
That's
Okay.
the thing that
Listen to what I'm
fuck me up.
asking you. If you're
Don't
gonna be,
promise me that you're gonna give me something and
bitch,
you
I ain't
don't.
promise you shit.
Yes,
But
the
if you
fuck
gonna
you
call
did.
me,
It's in your lie, bitch. But I took it down, so it can't be shown. I know what the fuck you
I
said in
still
that
have a
motherfucking
copy
live,
of
and
it. You
that's why
better
I struck
believe it
your
though.
ass.
You don't
Okay,
run
hold
shit.
on,
Don't
I
guys.
sit up
Hold
here and
on.
try to
Hold
play
on,
in
guys.
front of
Hold on.
these
Tommy wants the
motherfuckers.
link. Tommy wants the
Okay.
link. And y'all
and
can get
y'all are
out,
not
but
about
don't
to
forget we
jump
on here to
me.
be on Juicy Neck, okay?
Y'all
So
ain't
y'all can
about
have
to
y'all little
jump
moment.
me.
No,
If
I'm
But
you
just
Tommy
coming
wants
to
the
say
link.
if
my
you want to
point.
talk, Rico,
No,
and have a
bitch, it ain't nothing for
conversation,
me to talk
okay, well,
about
bitch,
because
fuck
you
you then,
tried the
bitch.
motherfucker and I'm
Fuck
cussing
you
your
then,
ass
hoe.
out.
Fuck you
That's
then,
why
bitch.
because you won't let me up on your
Fuck
motherfucking
you.
platform,
And
so
Submarine,
I
did you hear
came
me?
where
no, I didn't. What you said? I
Submarine.
dropped the link. I dropped the link
Oh,
for
okay, good,
Tommy.
good, good. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. I dropped
I'm
it.
I'm
not
That's
about
the
to
sorry,
link.
argue
submarine,
with
because
you.
I don't want to. I don't want to interrupt your show because you talk about Jay Will suck a cock, and this fat ass bitch is he. That's his daddy over there. He love to go over there
Rico,
and click
I'd
on
rather
this
be fat than
motherfucking
look
link,
like I ain't
bitch.
ate in 3 years,
You love to
Rico.
go
You
click
look
on this
horrible,
link and
Rico.
go over there and talk
Rico.
shit about everybody else. We be clowning
Bitch,
your
I
ass.
look good, you
So
big
I don't
eared,
give a fuck
football
about what
head
you
shaped
talking
ass
about.
nigga. I
Every
look better
day,
than you,
so
bitch.
handsome. I think y'all are both so handsome.
Girl, I don't care about this man calling me.
And I
I don't
think
want to
Bitch,
be
that's your
other
daddy,
disrespectful.
sides
hoe.
is good
I'm
too.
about to
And
go on mute. In
great
Submarine, I'm
life.
sorry. Let me regain my
Well,
regain
yeah,
my common
yeah,
sense. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
I'm
Because you
sorry.
can't handle a real motherfucker that's coming to check your ass, bitch.
Yeah,
That's
Bitch,
I
what
got a
I'm
first of
question
saying.
all,
for
if you
Brian and
want to
Tommy
have
real
a
quick, Rico.
conversation, we can have a conversation. You don't compete where you don't compare, bitch. I gave you
Compared
money.
to
You,
where?
bitch,
Compared to
okay,
what?
let me finish and
Compared
you
to
can talk.
what?
Let
Compared
me
to what?
finish and you can
Let me
talk,
cash
ho,
out
and
the
you can
time.
find out where you don't compete, where you don't compare. Because the
Go.
difference is, bitch, I don't take food stamps to a store and you pay for cigarettes and beer out of a food stamp, bitch. I gave you money. You didn't give me no money, you big-eared, premature baby looking bitch with your skinny, bony ass bitch. Okay, so I'd rather be fat than be looking like your ass.
But
Okay,
bitch, you
y'all got
fat
each
with
other
Bitch, so
turn.
I
Y'all
don't
got
give
each
a
other.
fuck and I look
like,
good,
come
oh,
on,
fuck
what does
you.
that mean?
So,
What does
Can I
that
ask a
so the
question?
biggest thing is that
Question.
y'all have to like resolve the your money situation. Hey Tommy, and I want to make sure I get. I don't know, y'all know I got anxiety. I got
because he
all
was being messy, submarine.
I was
Submarine,
not.
he was
I was
being
trying to
messy
break the
because the
everybody
ice
has
bitch
with
sent
you.
free
me
will.
$1
Keep it
cash app.
behind.
I was
This
trying to
shit
break
just
the ice
happened
with you,
while I was
Rico.
in your chat,
I was
in
trying to
your
break the
chat as in
ice with you,
real time.
Rico. I was
And you
trying to
sent
break
me
the
$1
ice.
cash app.
Brian,
That's an insult.
hold
Tommy,
That's an
on, hold
I
insult.
on.
genuinely care about you, Tommy. I don't want to argue with you. Stop
No,
trying to
I
make
ain't
me your
coming to argue
enemy.
with you. You don't care about me. But
Damn.
here's the thing of it is, why did you come over here to sabatage this lab? We were talking about Jay
I
Wilson.
did
You
girl, but okay.
hold it. Listen, we only
Sabotage.
listen because out of me and
Girl,
Rico,
goodbye, girl. Girl. I see what you're trying to do, girl. Goodbye.
listen,
Goodbye. You
listen,
don't get nothing else from me.
listen.
Just no, no, ma'am.
I don't want nothing from you. If you go,
Sabotage.
I'm gonna keep you blocked. Yeah,
Hey,
because we was over here
Push.
doing a good thing, talking about Jay Wilson doing good well. Jay Wilson will block you, told you he don't want you over there. You continue to go over there. Me and Rico, the
I
only
have
one
not,
saying on business.
girl. Goodbye. You the one that said
Yeah,
you the one that called the man your YouTube dada. I have not been over there, love.
yes, you
And
have.
Well,
Yes, you
hopefully,
okay.
have.
When the
You
last
call.
time I been over there, you bitch?
well,
Because they said somebody hit you with a chair, bitch. And
What
I was
it wasn't
concerned
true?
about your raggedy
You
fuck
no,
ass.
you
When the
wasn't.
last time I
No,
been
you
over there,
wasn't.
bitch? Tell
Mute
me when
him
the
right
last time
quick.
I been up over
I
Mute
there.
don't
him
know
because
how
he over
yet. I
talking
don't know
me.
how to do any of that. But I do know
Tell me when the last time I been up over there.
I wouldn't mute nobody anyway. I think everybody should be able to express themselves. I love everybody. Look, except for Jay Wilson. But I do want to get a reaction where y'all, if y'all have a moment. There was some stuff, and I definitely want to get up with these reaction to it from Jay Wilson's page. I don't know. It will be my page that get anything. It ain't gonna affect y'all, but I do
Yeah,
want
because
y'all.
I'm gonna find something else to watch because I don't have time for Brian sitting over here cock
Girl,
blocking for Jay
goodbye.
Wilson. You
Hold
see,
on,
What
that's
did
Tommy.
I
what you're
I
do
got a
doing.
wrong?
question
I
for
didn't.
you
You need to
Yes,
too.
you
blame
Hey,
do.
Brian,
Rico.
it's a
Yeah,
question
yeah.
for you
Doing
too.
Girl,
that.
Hold on,
goodbye.
because I haven't heard
Don't
y'all
don't
bothering Jay
blame me,
Wilson. I
bitch.
want
I
to.
just
Bitch,
came
don't
up
blame
because you
me.
started with
Oh
me in the chat,
Lord.
bitch.
Can I ask you a question real quick, Brian?
Yes.
Brian. Jay Wilson was trying to imply like he was on my channel to drag him, even though I told him several times you did not come up there thinking about him. You came up there to ask questions about this heat. And
Yeah.
Tommy, how do you feel about him trying to? Because I didn't know about your situation, and I'm sorry that happened to you. But him
That
being
didn't
so
happen to
giddy and
me. That
happy,
didn't happen to me. That ain't he
oh,
lying.
he lied.
That did not happen
Wow.
to me. That did
Oh,
not
Mm.
happen. They lying and making stuff up. That's the reason why they hadn't been getting on here. I'm not worried about nothing. And he trying to use me when he need to be worried about y'all on him. I don't discuss him. And
If he
I
was
would
a
never
view,
like
bitch,
you,
shut your
Brian.
pissy ass up and
Well,
go over there and continue to go over there and
Tommy.
color
that's a
in your
good point,
coloring books
though.
that
I
nobody
ain't
don't
there.
motherfucking watch. Your ass
Tommy. Tell
always
Okay,
Rico
want
to
to
but
stay
come to
on
look,
somebody
topic.
yeah,
else's chat and bring the mess over to
Brian,
somebody else
shut the
chat, but you
fuck
ain't
up.
bringing that shit over to your
everybody.
Brian, you
Tommy.
corny
Tell
are
ass
Rico to
chat.
stay on
Brian.
topic.
Shut
I
your
don't
ass up.
like you,
I
Brian.
am
Shut
staying
up,
on
fat
topic.
bitch.
Bitch, I'm talking about Jay
Tommy,
Well,
equal
Wilson
first of
Scott.
all,
treatment.
That's my
I love you
topic.
for years of you. I love you so. Yes, I love you so. Everybody in the chat, I love
well,
Rico
that's
and
probably
Brian
why
and
he ain't
Tommy.
getting no video then, Tommy, because he been begging for it, and he was like, "Don't send me nothing else about Miss Regina and what Uppy and them saying. Just send me that
Okay, well,
video. That's
where
the
the
only
video
thing I
at,
want."
Liz? Liz,
He
hold
still
on.
bet.
Can I talk? Cause y'all just
I'm
been over here.
sorry.
I'm about to
Boy,
Can I?
come
drop
on and stop
submarine.
So,
complaining. Come
I'm
so
about
on.
to
please,
drop
y'all let
submarine.
Tommy talk because one of the things I had on the list today to talk about was the fact that when the conversation came up about Miss Virginia, one of the things he deflected to was, oh, what's going on with the chair?
I'm
I
about to
heard
try.
somebody got hit by a chair. So that was like his
Yeah,
immediate deflection. So
yeah,
how
right. That's what I want. Yeah, exactly. And that was not true. That's not true. Ain't nobody beat me with no damn chair. That's not true. And that's what he was doing. Now, he tried to deflect everything that y'all over here talking about. I ain't been talking about the man. I always talk about my own commentary. That's one thing about me, Submarine. They use me for commentary. All these old, I like, get on Jack and Grinder. Fire your nigga. Fire your man. Why you always worried about me and what I got going on? I just don't understand it. I mean, I'm not dating just them drug me in the B section to the point where I had no choice but to talk about them. You know what I mean? Every chance I get, they put my name in titles. They talking about me. And Brian, I'm gonna tell you something. I never like you because when
Man,
I
fuck you
never
then,
like you.
bitch. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. Fuck you, nigga. I don't
Bitch, you
care. You
got
think I'm
all
gonna
that
die
stuff.
because you don't
Oh,
like me, nigga? Fuck
But
you.
the
well, you
biggest
died
enemy,
anyway. I'm gonna
the
tell you why I don't
overall,
like you. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like
Your
you,
mama
Brian.
dying, bitch. No, no, no.
well, look, the common thread here is no matter what, this is exactly
Let me
what
tell you,
they want to love.
Submarine. Let me tell you why I don't like him. Mute him because he gonna overtalk me because he got a
Girl,
mic
fuck
I
you. I
don't.
know, bitch. I know how to
Well,
be quiet, hoe.
be
Girl,
the
fuck
Michael
fuck
has
you.
his
quiet.
way
Well, be
sometimes, don't
quiet.
he?
Be the
You
fuck
be
quiet,
quiet,
then.
hoe.
He when I went to jail, he the main one who hollered on when the lawyers pull the tapes. You know how they pull the tape for the
He
911
did.
call. He the main one. He done killed him. I mean, I heard. I swear to God, this
Yo,
nigga said nothing else to be coming.
Wait, you talking
I
about
swear to God.
Jay
Submarine.
Wilson, right? Or you talking because Jay? I thought Jay. You talking
No,
about
I'm
Jay?
talking about Brian. I'm gonna tell you,
Submarine.
he started all this mess with me and that dude, and then after he
You
got
is
started, he got the boy bleeding all pictures and everything. When the lawyers pulled the 911 call, he the first one hooping and hollering on the 911 call. I said,
you's a
ain't this man a motherfucker?
motherfucking lie.
God saved
We're
my
not.
life. God
Wait,
saved
The
my
truth.
life.
we're not.
Man,
It
pause
was
this right
13
quick. Pause
calls.
it.
It
I
was
can't
Pause
follow
Brian
it.
was
the line.
crying.
I don't
Brian
know
was
how. I
crying.
can
He
say
was talking about
something.
that. He was crying.
Yes, he
Pause this.
was
I know
on the
you fucking lying. So you making up shit
911
now?
submarine. He called my bed boss on me too on the live. He
I
did
did that
all
on
that. You
live.
think I like
I
that?
can
You
admit to
Well,
call
that,
you
but
Brian,
you're
got
I think
saying
I
that
was
you
in the live where you was sad because that. Well, I don't know if
yeah.
you was upset
I
because
put
of
that
that
on my
game.
mom and my daddy. God
fuck
take my
Tommy.
life.
I
That
did
boy
call
did
because he
that.
was fucking playing with me. You was
No,
over there
but you
talking
called
shit. You
911.
okay? Okay. Well, look.
Submarine.
Are we gonna talk one on one? Are we gonna
Submarine,
get
it was
clarity?
13 calls on me. 13 calls. That's
Okay.
why the
Well, just
state
let me know
picked it
when it's
up.
my turn.
And
I
you
know you
was
was a
the
lie.
first one I heard, nigga. Heard it. My
So
family
why y'all
heard
Did
it.
you
mad about
screen
calling?
record it? Did you record it? Do you
I
have
didn't have
proof?
to.
Cause you's a fucking
Brian, you know
liar,
you did
bitch.
it,
I didn't
Brian.
call no
Why would I
motherfucking
lie about
law.
this?
Okay,
Why would I lie
listen.
about this? Yes,
I'll
he
come
did.
back when
I swear to God.
I'll come
I
back when
swear to
he's
God.
done. Because you're
Yeah.
talking
No,
about
because you
people
lying. Because you
distracting.
lying.
You's a
I'll take a lie
goddamn
detector
liar.
test.
And you're not gonna lie
Yeah,
up on
indeed.
me and get the lie, and I don't get a
Yeah,
chance to
indeed.
defend myself, you
Yeah,
raggedy
yeah,
ass
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
bitch.
you
You
all
bitch
are
get your
literally the
motherfucking fat fucking
Please.
ass over there with Jay
Let
Wilson,
me know
bitch.
when I can
Your
talk.
father's motherfucking somewhere, bitch. Your mama dead to leave your motherfucking damn hoe. You
Bitch, you
got
don't
the
know what my mama
your
left me,
fat
hoe.
fucking
But we
ass
know
got
your
to
mama
lie
had
on
to
me
bail
too,
your
bitch.
raggedy ass out of
Bitch,
jail, though,
take your
for beating on
and
your
and
nigga.
get
My
your
mama ain't
motherfucking
never
you
had to
get your
bag me.
motherfucking
She
ticket
ain't never
signed,
had to
hoe.
bail me out
On
of
my
jail for
broke
beating
ass.
on
And
nobody,
my
wait,
man
bitch.
wait,
ain't had to
wait,
hide me to
Okay, so
sign
anyway,
no
girl, I'm gonna
motherfucking
let you
ticket
have it,
signed,
girl, until
bitch.
you're done.
Bitch,
I'll let you
shut
know
up,
until.
ho. Happy
No, you
birthday to
bitch,
my
come make me
mama.
shut up,
At least I
ho.
got one, ho.
Come
At
make
least I
me.
got a mama, bitch.
well, we
You
don't
ain't
we
got
Okay,
none,
the one
ho.
that have to bail your bitch ass out of
don't
jail.
She got some
The one
money.
that got to bail
Your
your
mammy
bitch ass
came
out of
by some
jail,
chicken
correct?
salad, bitch.
Don't,
Your mama
bitch.
came by no
Okay, don't
chicken
worry about
salad,
it,
ho.
ho.
You done came
Don't
over
worry
here
about it.
knowing he
Don't worry
want
about it.
Jay
And you need to
Wilson.
eat
He
one, bitch. You
want
need to
Jay
eat
Wilson.
something,
He
ho.
want him
Cause
playing in
you look
your
like
face,
you got the H
submarine.
to the I to the V, bitch. You look like you
Bitch,
got the
you
house
never
in
I
had
Virginia,
can't
no
right
take it
fuck
with
along,
you,
one of
bitch, and
y'all.
it's
I
right
can't
along
crazy,
take
with
it with
bitch.
one of
Rico,
y'all.
bitch. Both of you
We
hoes.
gonna take
You
an
and
intermission
you
so I
mad
can
because
hear
you
both of y'all
because
Both of you
everybody
dialogue.
wanna
bitches
show
look
you,
sickly.
bitch.
Some of
You
y'all need
mad
to
because
eat
everybody wanna
something.
show
Now,
you,
hold
Man,
bitch.
up.
Tommy.
Play the 30-second
Y'all
banner
need to eat
now.
something. Shit.
I don't know how.
Yeah,
I
fuck that
want to
fat
show
bitch.
you
That's
some
why you
You
ain't got
know,
no
pictures
mama,
and,
so
bitch. That's why
and
you
everybody
gonna
can
fuck that
die
see it,
goddamn
alone.
y'all.
motherfucking
You gonna die
broomstick.
And
alone,
then what I'm
bitch.
gonna do is we're
Broomstick,
gonna look at this
You wanted
clip
me,
from
bitch.
April
broomstick,
That's why I got your
2020
mopstick,
money, bitch.
talking
You
about
trick.
broomstick,
You
Uppity
mopstick,
trick.
reaction to
You
it. So
trick. That's why I
broomstick,
got your money,
mopstick.
bitch.
Y'all
and
talking over the host and y'all mics are way louder. Let her
Okay,
talk.
I'm sorry. I'm on mute. I'm sorry. I'm
Fuck that
sorry.
fat bitch, cause he did do
And
that
fuck that
submarine. It's the first thing he
broomstick.
called.
size is beautiful unless you're Jay Wilson size. If you're skinny, if you're big, if you're tall,
Yeah,
if
cause he gonna
you're
be right up
That
there
he
with
look
Jay
like a
Wilson in
whatever
mouth.
mop.
whatever your
He
He
gonna
look
be
business
like
right
is
a
up there
like,
with Jay
goddamn
you
Wilson.
mop.
are great over here. So we're gonna look at this. We're gonna take an intermission and we're gonna look at this clip and we're gonna get some reaction because we need to put our Captain
Good.
Save
Yes. There you
together
go. There you
because
go.
the biggest
Let's
Tommy
go.
look
the
like a
biggest
straw.
danger call is because
Bitch, let
no
me tell
matter
you that
which way
You
y'all
I
like
can
a
look,
pull more niggas
straw, a
than
y'all
you,
gonna have
pencil,
Jay
bitch.
bitch.
Wilson
You
using
bitch, I can
y'all.
You
pull
like
more
a
I don't
niggas
know
than
how
pencil,
you,
to do
bitch.
nigga.
this, y'all,
Pencil
but we're
ass
gonna do
nigga.
this.
Bitch,
Hello,
I need
Bobby.
bitch.
y'all.
What she said she want to play a clip and she wants y'all reaction. Go ahead, play your clip, Submarine.
Yeah, y'all
You're
got
gonna have
good
to turn their
microphones.
mic
Let me
down or
tell
something. They too loud.
that some of you all
Dick behind hoe.
really like people downfall. I wish I could be that person who always has a crisis and begging for rent money and but I'm not that person. And it seems like the people who have a problem with me are those people. But I'm not going anywhere. And I'm Jay and I'm not changing. I want to thank Uncle.
She's very close because again, she doesn't add anything
Talk
either.
about you, Uppity.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I would like to thank her for coming over here and letting this heat drag her to the white meat. See, this heat don't come over here often. But baby, I said, oh, I'm gonna let her up for this. And again, Uppity is always adding stuff to it. And I'm like, I know good and well, this heat is not trying to get with me. But Uppity in her mind, she will lie. She do that kind of stuff, And so, yeah. So I'm like, okay. And that's why I was treating her just like I treated her, because that's exactly who she is.
None of this stuff, even Uppity ate a little bit. Okay, I'm so glad by using my name, people are coming to see her now. And that's good because nobody ain't coming to see them pink pans and you making
Mm.
that grade D food. Nobody ain't coming for that. So I'm glad that I could feed you too. Like you don't need to eat no more, but I'm just glad you eat. So
Bitch.
I'm here for it because I understand that a lot of you all did not get the attention when you all were little and your parents didn't do a lot for you when you were little. So now you're trying to get that attention and validation now. And I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I understand that. But let's be quite clear. I'm good. I am good. I'm on here to particularly make money. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to be validated. I'm not here to be chummy with you all. I am here because the commercials will be running after this is over. That's why I'm here. I have always been here for my coin. Always been here for my coin. I am business. Okay. I pay according to business wages. And again, I'm going to do another competition soon. I'm gonna do another competition soon, right? And we still gonna do what we need to do because Miss Regina, you don't understand. There were a lot of people advertising, just talking about how one gonna work out, or talking about I don't believe he taking 50%. Those people were also advertising as well. You just got something. So I tell you, I am over the moon, and this is why I can't
It's
leave.
almost over.
This is why I can't leave because the girls won't let me leave. They won't let me out. They won't let me out.
Ugh.
Now that's oh, how do I put it right back on? How oh wait, let me do it like this. Wait. Oh wait. How we do it? There we go. But first uppity, I mean, because there's a lot to unpack there. But uppity, there was a lot of lies put on you. He clearly said he set you up. He set you up from the jump, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna let her come up here because she gonna get toe up." You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times does he do that? We watch him do it all the time, and then mute and just sit back and watch stuff explode. So, like, what's your reaction to the stuff he just said?
My reaction, first of all, he lied, can't nobody out roast me, especially not that weirdo. And secondly, You could never feed me, Juicy. I have fed you plenty of times, and I thought you wasn't bothered. You talking about upbringing? Didn't you grow up with like 20 people packed like sardines and Mexican in a 1 bedroom trailer? That was never the case for me. I had
Yeah.
plenty of attention going around because my mama wasn't sitting there having 20 damn kids in a 1 bedroom trailer with no TV and nothing. And you haven't even compensated. That's why you living in that big roach infested mansion with plastic on the furniture like you're a grandma from the 60s. Juicy, you cannot feed nobody, including yourself well. That's why you up and down on all of those Ozempics and not wanted by anybody. So yeah, he always letting people in his panel to do that. So when I have somebody come on my page and talk they real life what he did to them because he's a grimy, low down scheming pastor who can't even get the mortgage in the house. He like to brag in his name. It's in the church. It's in the church name, Juicy. My apartment is in my name, boo. And I have a man with a 6-pack for real. No exemptions included. That's what I want to say. You go ahead, though.
No, yeah. So I wanted to know about that, and you covered a couple of other things too, because you talking about you never asked for something, everybody else needs something, you feeding everybody. No, you trying to switch it like it's some sort of compliment to you, but we calling you out because you a fucking thief. You a thief, you shiesty, you slimy, you a robber, you ugly, you fat, you broke, you all of the things you say everybody else is. You don't have no type of real education. And even if you didn't, if you was a decent person, nobody would give a fuck. But since you want to use that on everybody else, that's the problem we got with you. And everybody that come across you, you treat them as though they ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they do for you, you treat them just like they hated you from the jump. So the fact that you lied about that, and you lied about the fact that Uppity saying she lied about Miss Virginia when we all heard what Miss Virginia said, that's the problem.
He's a liar. He didn't want me to talk about it so he could sit. Remember, he said he don't want this talked about no more. He want to be sent videos of this and videos of that. He don't want, but now all he doing is talk about Virginia because he's mad because the truth hurts. And like I said, he's a narcissist, and they hate. Like I told you, Jay Wilson and accountability is like oil in water with his delusional self. That's why he mad and lonely now. You got to do better, Juicy. You're gonna be just like that weird bitch alone.
And how do the rest of y'all feel about just, I mean, I know y'all got y'all stuff going on, but just for a quick second, what y'all think about that, especially with all the stuff that is always the go-to when he come on and deflect with y'all in y'all situation, anything he can rip apart. You know what I'm saying?
Can I go real quick?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna go real quick and I'm gonna be respectful. And I want to stay on topic about this Jay Will sucker cock. We are not letting up off of his fat ass. Okay, all your 6 degrees bitches are fraudulent. Okay, on the line, fraudulent, and you are still driving Uber, a simple as job. But it's a lot to unpack because this is what it is. Okay, and all the people that see that clicks his link, even Brian fake ass, fat
Girl,
ass,
fuck you, girl.
which I am going to get to you next, bitch.
You ain't gonna get to shit, bitch.
Wait your motherfucking turn.
Girl,
like
fuck you and talk.
For
Fuck you and talk.
motherfuckers that always click his link, this is what he do to y'all. This is the prime example. He only use y'all motherfuckers for content, for commentary. You're only good enough to click his link for you can add to his motherfucking fail ass of a motherfucking viewership because he can barely get 100 views over there and he got 9,000 motherfucking subscribers. You're trash, bitch. Period. I said it. So anybody that hits his motherfucking link to add to the commentary, to add to his motherfucking shit, that's only as y'all good as for him. But if you ain't good as no numbers or no money for him, he's going to turn on you. Which I already know that's what he was going to do up in and everybody else, and Vivian and everybody else, and she still want to be his motherfucking beard. And Vivian Jennings, he ain't going. Okay, he don't like Cootie Cat. I don't know what you don't understand, but that's on her and the rest of the old bitches that follow. Brian, let me get to your ass, and I'm about to.
Bitch, you ain't getting the shit. Go ahead, though, so I can get back to you.
Ho.
Go ahead, go ahead,
bitch. Bitch, you can never come from my motherfucking status talk about what the fuck I look like. Because again, like I said in the chat,
bitch, you wear 3 size clothes that's 3 size
you
too
wanted
big.
Me and trademark fortune to bust a train on that ass, bitch.
Show the proof.
And motherfucking Baltimore, bitch.
Show the proof.
So I would keep
Jay
saying
Wilson
that.
even said he didn't see that.
Trademark has put out the motherfucking receipts, bitch. So I don't give a fuck about what you talking about my status, bitch. You wanted me to fuck you just like ODS and all the rest of it.
You are a prostitute. You do crystal meth. You do all type of stuff. You are nasty.
Goodbye.
You wasn't
Goodbye. I don't
answering.
give a
What are
fuck
you
if I'm
talking
nasty or
about?
not. You wanted to try it.
Girl,
Just like
bye. No, I
all the
did not,
others.
girl.
So get
Goodbye,
the fuck out
girl.
of my face.
You get out of mine, love.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Good day.
Thank you.
Y'all okay? Okay, well, yeah, so I'm glad y'all got that out. Like I said, it's a free you want everybody to speak their mind and everything. I love you all, as we know. But yeah, view is a view. Yes, he definitely did Miss Virginia wrong. Yeah. And that's the thing, like it could be a two-edged sword. I don't really see it for a lot of stuff that sometimes Miss Edon be saying, but I could also see why she's escaping Jay Wilson. Same thing with Vivian. You know what I'm saying? Yes, 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 he is. Yes, and that's the only reason he here. That's why I'm wondering why everybody give him money and he doesn't have anything to show anybody. He doesn't give anybody anything back. He asked for more money than he give his own family. He asked for that $250 for the tires, gave Miss Virginia $49, and if she wouldn't knew how to use her cash app, he wouldn't have gave her nothing. And if it weren't for Ness, she wouldn't have got that even. Let's see. Yeah, yep.
I have a
I'm
question
sorry.
about that. I
Go
have a
ahead.
question about that submarine. Um, but I understand that Ness took a hiatus, but me being a fair person, I had to ask myself, well, why is Miss Regina coming out with this now? And I'm thinking maybe he did something that triggered her because she said on Uppities she couldn't catch Ness, and Ness took her out, Ness was gone, and so that and she read Uppitys title, and now she wanted to come and say this. So my question was, why didn't she just tell Jay Wilson or tell Ness this earlier? Do you think that she's starting shit,
Well,
or do you think maybe she got triggered and coming out with a vengeance?
no, I think that's a great question. I do not think she's just starting shit because she said that she wasn't able to click Nessa's link because when she would be in there, Nessa didn't drop the link. So she wanted to tell her, like, basically, thank you for calling it out because I wouldn't have got the money. But she knows, like, she rocked with Uppity and she had recently seen Nessa on Uppity, so she came on Uppity's link and said it. So I think it's just like, a matter of time before somebody feels, because he puts a lot of suppression on you when you go against him. So it might have took her a little bit more time to like full blown speak out about it and realize that other people is like clocking his tea. You know what I'm saying? Seeing other people that she probably saw being super faithful to him coming out and saying what he did and how he did them wrong and watching how he's doing them. So she has other support and backup on what she's saying. But I definitely know she went over there and she said she wanted to say it to Ness, but that was another point. The people that he tried to ostracize you from are the same people rescuing you from the code and picking you back up and making sure you get your coin. If it wasn't for like, that's the thing. He don't want anybody to talk to anybody else. He wants you all to talk shit about everybody in his chat. But then when it came down to you doing right by the people that's loyal to you and riding for you, you decide that you ain't going to do that and somebody else has to come save them. So what are we? What is this whole thing? You supposed to be an OG. You don't beef. You know what I'm saying? You talk about everybody else's, but you don't really beef yourself anymore. But you all on this, you was telling who could come in and who come out and what's 1.0, 2.0, 5.0, all of this stuff. And you don't deliver anything. You don't even deliver. You say you Ricky Smiley and all these other people. You don't even deliver that. You don't even have an alternative. So I definitely
Yeah,
think she was just at the point where she felt like she had some support and that she could go somewhere and
I
say it.
did. I did hear him say that he don't see himself nothing other than like a Tom Joyner. Or I'm like, no, you're not. You're not like these. They have segments. They have entertainment. You come and you repeat the same shit in just different variations. And it's almost, I wonder how long more could this go on, him saying the same shit every day. That's the question. Like, before people just really say, well, damn, this is the same shit I just heard on 3 lives today.
And what does it take? Does it take a direct blow like what Miss Regina went through? Because we saw him say that he gave all them people their money back on Vegas. And then I put the clip up where he said he made so much money off of Vegas. So are other people going through what Miss Regina went through when she was on Uppity panel saying, oh, it's no big deal. It was a voluntary thing for me. I didn't know how much it was going to be. Basically almost blaming herself. Like, I shouldn't have overreacted, but that's what he kind of implants in everybody. He makes everybody feel like if they said something, they would be wrong. That, you know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be loyal to him. You could hear the doubt she had. So I'm wondering if that's why people don't wake up.
And another thing I would like to say this. We haven't heard about his vacation coming up, the Labor Day event or whatever they got.
Baby.
I ain't heard shit about it. I ain't heard nothing about it. No promotion. But can I say this real quick before I drop down though? I just wanted to just tell Tommy, with all due respect, don't come up on here and lie up on me. I
Man, I ain't
called
lying
now,
on you.
man, let me
No,
finish, man.
no,
Let me
I ain't lying on
finish.
him. He did
Okay,
do
I'll
that.
wait till you're
Don't
done.
talk to me.
I'll
I
wait.
ain't
No,
talking
I
to
know,
you.
bitch. You don't run
Go
me. I'm
on,
gonna
talk
talk to
about
you,
me on
love.
your channel. Talk
I'm
about me on
going
your
to
channel.
talk to
I ain't
you.
come
You
on here to
don't
talk
tell. You
about
talk. You
you.
came up here and
I
talked to
don't want to
me.
hear it.
Well, you're
I
gonna
don't want
hear
to
it, or
hear it.
bitch, close your
I
ears,
ain't got
or
to
I
hear
don't know what to
motherfucking
tell you.
thing.
I don't
I
know.
ain't just,
You
what
pretend
the
like
fuck? I ain't lying.
I don't
Submarine, why would
know.
I lie? Why would I lie? They had 13 calls on me. He
So
was one of the ones.
okay,
I just
so
might
then
say me because I'm going
okay,
through the
so
whole
when
naked.
people
Let me go put my clothes on and grab my Bible because I
okay, go
know.
ahead. Nah,
Let me
don't
go
grab
because
your Bible.
He
Grab a
lying.
phone.
He
Grab
lying.
some. Man, listen,
He
man.
lying. Go
I hate
on, nigga.
liars, and you remind
This
me of Jay
nigga
Wilson.
gone.
Now you don't want
What
to
the
hear the truth.
submarine? What
You're
Wilson,
gonna
about
start
it?
hold on,
talking.
now. Ain't nobody up here like no Jay Wilson.
He
That's the
is.
worst of the worst. Donald Trump
No,
is the only
because
person like Jay Wilson.
Yeah, because I'm
well,
not money hungry. I don't talk about you
okay.
in your
So if you're
relationship.
gonna
I
throw
don't talk
something
about
out
you. You
there,
talk about
don't you want
me.
to try to
I
get to
ain't
the
fucking
truth?
about you. I don't give a
If you're
fuck
gonna
what
throw
happened to
something
you.
out there, don't you want to get to the truth? Just be quiet so I can try to get to
No,
the
bitch,
truth.
because you called. You did the
No,
number
you
one
just
call.
threw it out there. So let me try to get to the
I don't.
truth.
Why, listen, go on your
No,
own
because why
channel.
would you throw something out there
Go
and
on
you
your
don't want to
own
get to the
channel because that's
truth?
what you
Because you're
did.
fucking
Because that's what you
liar.
did.
Just
No,
like
the
you
fuck
whoop
I ain't.
Castro ass,
Okay.
you will sit here and lie. You probationary
Mm-hmm.
bitch.
Well,
Uh,
Brian,
Probationary.
we'll let Brian
clock
say
it.
what he wants so that you grabbing your Bible. Brian's gonna say his piece, and then we gonna get back to Jay Wilson. So y'all go
Well, let's get back
ahead.
to Jay Wilson. Bye, Brian. Go
No,
to
no,
your
she just
daddy,
said
bitch.
you
Go to
can't
your
tell me
daddy.
you
Fuck
don't
you,
you
big punk. Go there
no
with
no
your
no no
daddy. Go
no
there
you
with your daddy, you
broomstick
big punk. That's why you can't
broomstick
pull a nigga.
broomstick
That's
shitting
why
on a
you can't pull
towel
a nigga.
pissing in a closet ass
A
nigga.
woman don't want you knowing,
You
nigga.
for
You in
and what
bad
about
shape.
you? You had to settle
You
for
in bad
Castro,
shape.
a stuttering
You in
ass
bad. What
nigga
this ain't
that
got nothing to
sell
do with
baskets
him.
on side
This
of the
ain't got
road.
nothing to do with
You had
him.
to
Leave
settle
him
for
out of this.
Castro, bitch.
This ain't
So what
got
are you
nothing to do
talking
with
about?
him.
You had to settle for Castro. Bitch,
Yeah,
both of
and
y'all was
listen,
drinking
Castro
30
got it
packs
going
of
on
beer a
because of
day,
your big fat
laid
punk
up
ass.
beating on each
Yeah, shut up. I
y'all was
take
in there laid
Castro
up
any
beating
day
on
for
each
you,
other
bitch.
to where
I
you are
pick a bitch. You
to where
mad
you
because
are on
you mad
probation.
because I pick
You are on
Castro over
Are
you.
probation
y'all
for
going
beating on
You
your
on
nigga's
mad
the?
I
ass.
Are
pick
Ain't
y'all
that
gonna
some
Castro
go
over
into
shit?
you, bitch.
A
He mad.
probationary
He
bitch.
mad. Oh
A
Yes.
well. Oh
probation.
well. Oh well.
You had to settle
Are
for
y'all going
Castro.
to answer that, right? No.
Ain't that something
Yes.
he got the
Sound
brain
bad.
can. He's so obsessed with me and Castro.
You
Him
had
and
to
Live,
settle
him
for
and Jay
Castro,
Wilson.
and then you ended up on
Let's not
probation
come over here and talk
anyway.
about Castro.
Well,
We're
What
talking about
was
because
me.
it
We're
look
you
not
at
bringing
wanted
you.
that
to
name name
say,
up.
Look
Brian?
at
What
you.
was it? Brian, what was it you wanted to get out? What was it you wanted to get out? Because we'll
Okay,
get
Yeah,
to
okay.
let's get it
this
on
little
out.
bit.
Let's get it on out.
He
Drama.
settled for Castro and still ended up on probation.
You
Girl,
ain't,
get back.
listen, you ain't
Girl,
got
good
nothing on
day, good day,
Castro.
good day, good
Your dick
day.
ain't bigger than Castro. You ain't got a better body than Castro.
And
You don't
you
look
still
better
look
than
like Ike
Castro, and
Turner,
you ain't
bitch,
smarter
mixed with
than
JJ
Castro.
from Good
Shut
Times,
up.
baby.
Shut up.
They call you
Shut
Ike
up.
Turner because of
You
me,
wanna
Are
be
love.
y'all
at
finished?
Castro.
They
You
call you
mad 'cause
Ike Turner
Castro
because of
kept coming
me.
back, bitch.
They call you Ike
You
Are
Turner
mad
y'all
'cause he
because
kept,
of
gonna
he
me,
kept coming
dear.
back.
are
They
y'all
call
gonna
you
say
Ike
what
Turner
Miss
because of me.
Virginia got to go on the bus?
Ma'am?
Right, he wanna talk about Castro like that. Y'all better sit down this
Ah!
dust,
Are y'all
nigga.
gonna pay more than Miss Virginia got to get on the bus? Because she got 49, but y'all gotta pay 75 for the trip that hasn't been developed yet. I'm just trying to see is y'all gonna go on the trip.
75. Where'd you get $75 from? Who got
Because that's
$75?
what Miss Vivian said the fee is. The registration fee is $75 to go on the bus ride on Labor Day weekend. And then you get to ride the bus and check into the hotel and go back the next day, but it doesn't give you a
That
discount on the train or the hotel or anything. But you
a
pay
one
$75.
$75 for a 1 day to do. Okay, so it
And
ain't
this
no
is
Labor Day week.
extra. This ain't for your stay, your travel, your lunch, your dinner, your nothing. It's just for you to be a part of Jay Wilson's environment and in his
And
atmosphere and his
the
spirit
corny trick. And they was because he was on the panel. They was like, "Oh, you gonna go?" I said, "Why the hell would I do that? Who pays to ride a train around? That's weird." And then, don't you got trains in New York? I was like, "Yeah," and I hardly ever take them. And that's the whole point. I got plenty of trains in New York. Why would I go out somewhere and pay $75? I could pay $325 right here.
If he go on that train ride, I'm gonna get 4 tickets. And I'm gonna be all up and down that train. And he think he was bad when Sean came there. Oh my God. I promise you I will make sure I'm on that train. He said, let yes, Miss Picture Lady know. I will let yes, Miss Picture Lady know, and I will be there, and I'll bring my deck of cards because he said we playing spades on there, and it's a double decker. So I'm trying to see it. And he said he was going early with Mark to check it out and see what the environment was like. But I did see that video where he went there and he forgot he was supposed to be with Mark. And then 7 minutes in, somebody asked him, and then it was we and other half, and he's sleeping in the other car and all this other stuff. And the man was not even there. The man was not there. How every time he around you, he's sleeping or busy or not saying nothing or anything. He's just not, you know what I'm saying? Anybody else, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? We want to see the proof of the man that you say you got, since that's how you shade everybody else, and everybody else done lost their love, and everybody else want what you got. We want to see this great black love that made everybody stop in their tracks when y'all walk through the streets and all of this stuff that's getting you diamond rings. I want to know your prayer. Everybody want to know Sierra's prayer. I want to know your prayer. How did you get like buy you 5 and 10 carats and don't even got to be bothered with you or be around you and you cook you dinner and then vanish into thin air? And I want to know all this magic you got going on. So stop worrying about everybody else and worry about yourself, because I guarantee you, when I did what I had to do to find out whether or not that man knew what was going on over here, I know they had a rough day. I'm sure he got him a couple phone calls, because I sure wouldn't like to be lied on the internet when I don't know what's going on and I don't have no recollection of buying nobody no diamond ring. So he got a lot of stuff to worry about in his own life, while he worry about what everybody else has going on in this job that he doesn't have, that he told us he was riding to today while he was talking shit about everybody else. The chair, bringing up Uppity, bringing up Miss Regina, turning his back in a second. What is the point? I'm still trying to understand, what am I missing about the mindset of people that support him? And like y'all said earlier, you got almost 10,000 subscribers. The reason nobody's in there is because people done dropped seeing how you are, but everybody don't come out and say it like Miss Regina. You know what I'm saying? Like, she finally came out and said something, but a lot of them just dropped. That might have been the only reason they was on YouTube. And they dropping their checks and stuff on you, thinking you somebody. They probably learned a lesson too. And he mad at people waking up and seeing what it is. And he got a problem.
And I always called him out. And that's the underlying reason why he can't stand me. But you know, I know his numbers, his check go up when I be on his panel, but I barely even be over there and stuff. So, but yeah, anyway.
But I want to ask this question here: why he got all this commentary, this everybody talking about him and stuff, but he want to continue to talk about me like every day, like obsessed with me? Like, it's weird. I don't like old men. I want somebody my own age. I don't like old men. He look like he died. And I don't like him
from the beginning with y'all. I watched the old live with you and Brian and Castro and stuff, where he was laying up in the bed, drinking all that liquor down and sucking it down and drooling everywhere and asking y'all who y'all cuddling with, while he ain't got nobody beside him. While he talking about everybody else and wondering who Castro got there, and is you outside the uncle room? Is he in the room? Is he out the room?
All just Tommy the winner over there.
He talking about Tommy more than Castro. I said, that's crazy.
And he tried to bait Castro into that cabin. I don't care what nobody say. He wanted the whole bring the loop situation down to
that. He did, because that's what Castro used to do, the jumping jacks in the backyard and the gray sweatpants. We was all
Thomas
like,
showed his private parts to Pastor behind the scenes. Okay, so you don't remember that live?
The point is,
you don't remember that live?
That was stoned down.
You don't remember that live?
Tommy
was showing his penis.
That he wanted to get.
But listen, SubMarine, you see what I'm saying? He continued to keep fucking with me. Like, shut up.
Why would
you shut up, bitch?
He won't even give Miss Regina.
I don't like you, bitch.
I don't
Why
like
would he
you.
agree to pay for anything for Cash
Never
if
go
he just want
die.
something from
You
him?
go die,
No,
hoe.
he wanted Castro in the
You
worst way. I always said that, and
You look
he
like you
get
already
mad, but
dead.
the way they went about it,
know it. I
you
can
could
put him in
tell
the
there was
bed.
a sexual thing because everybody was like, "Ooh, look at Castro! Oh, his thing, he got a third leg, he got a nice body." And once that video came out, all of a sudden he wanted to take him to the cabin for some, like, yeah, no, you. And then on top of that, Juicy wanted
Then
to
he had
make us believe
listen,
he's a
and
top.
then listen, and then he had Dory B with T horse mouth ass acting like she was a lawyer. He knew Dory wasn't no damn lawyer. He knew Dory wasn't no lawyer. You knew
Oh,
all
he be
that. Ain't
shading
that
Dory
something?
like a motherfucker. He be shading
She
her ass.
shaded me. Ain't that she
Everybody.
talked about me over there with Jay Wilson. So why I can't shade her? You don't know.
I'm
Shut
not I'm
the
talking
fuck
about Jay
No,
up.
he
Wilson,
said she
nigga.
stayed
I'm talking
Oh,
about Jay
Dory.
okay,
He said he
Wilson.
okay,
stayed Dory like a
okay.
motherfucker. Yeah, and he
Yeah,
said
because
I don't
he
like Jay
don't
Wilson.
forget, guys, we gotta look at his pattern behavior. When Wally called him on there, Wally just sent him a message, and only thing Juicy wanted to know was where's the lube. Castro come out in his cabin, jumping jacks and all of that. All of a sudden, he want to take him to the cabin. Like, come on now, Juicy, we see you. And he talk about numbers, but Tommy, Castro, Brian, Rico, and Honest Road revived his whole page. That's all he
No,
talk about. 24
no,
fucking 7.
uppity. I want to be real with you. Me and Castro was the one that revived their channel because we was the
But
real
girl, get
storyline.
back. But girl, bye. You
Cause
act
we
like your
really hit storyline. The rest of them hit
girl, we
pipe
done seen you
dreams.
whoop this ass 10
We
times, girl. Okay,
we had it
girl,
going
goodbye,
on.
girl.
Come on now,
You're
y'all.
famous for being an
Come
Ike
on.
Turner, literally.
Come
Whooping
on
your nigga
now.
ass, getting
Come on
drunk
now. The
and whooping your
Arkansas
nigga
boys
ass.
turned it out.
Bitch,
The
you always
Arkansas
compared
boys
yourself
turned
to
that little
Honest
sister
Row and
out.
me. You
It took me to
always compared
rebrand the
yourself to
beef
Honest
catcher.
Row and me,
It
bitch.
took me,
Get
baby.
back,
It
child.
took Tommy Caldwell.
Stop. Get
It took
back.
Tommy Caldwell, honey. It
Nobody
took
cared about
Tommy
you whooping
Caldwell to
Castro
rebrand this
ass.
motherfucker. Yeah, boy, y'all boring without me. You're boring without me. You need me, baby. You need
Girl,
me. You need me, honey. You need me. You need me. Because you talk about me 24/7.
I don't
And
talk
Jay
about
Wilson
you no
talk about me
24, sir. They
20.
said you got your
Yeah.
ass whooped. I say, well, when? When did this
Well,
nigga get here
girl,
with a
girl,
chair? When he got his
win
ass
without
whooped?
out.
That's what I said. I said,
Without
when?
out, win.
Okay,
When I
well, I don't
got
about to
this,
talk
when
about
I
you no
get this
24.
ring,
Boy, get
the
back and
number
get over
jumped up.
yourself, baby.
When I get that
Baby, get over
ring, when I
yourself,
hit that
bitch.
ring, the number jumped up. And when I hit this link here, the number jumped up. I'm
Bitch,
nostalgia.
good boy,
Bitch, shut
bye.
up.
The numbers
Shut
jumped up
up,
because
Give me
Uppity
some other
shared
hoe.
her,
You
Submarine
dick
got an
riding hoe.
audience, and I shared her. Don't try to take
Bitch,
from this
shut
lady's
up.
talent, girl.
But
Bitch,
People
shut
come to
up.
see her.
She
I
Girl,
need
what
to
are you
watch
never
your
talking
fat
had
about?
on
funk
him so
ass.
Girl,
much
get
She
over
need to
so
watch your
yourself.
fat
Get over
Submarine
yourself.
need to watch your fat funky slithering
everybody.
snake ass and you're gonna be right over there with
Bitch,
Jay
and you
Wilson
look
talking
like
about
you
her.
sick and you 2 days away
Mm-hmm.
from dying,
How
ho.
do
What the
you lose
fuck? You look
track?
like
How
you
do
on
Bitch,
you
you the
lose
one
hospice,
at
track?
the
bitch.
hospital, bitch.
He
You look
And you
on.
like
better
you
put
are on
while you
hospice,
He
running
on
your mouth
Tommy.
meds
about
that
You
HIV,
look
don't
you better
have.
get your
disgusting and you
big
look
fat
like you're
funk
on
ass on, get
hospice.
it?
You
You
look
big
like one of them
round
hemorrhoids
motherfucker.
off of
Shut
Rico's
your big
asses,
fat
bitch.
funk ass
Uh,
up with that
Rico
And with
funky
not
your
dick
big
skinny
ass.
bone
no.
aged
You got
looking
a nasty
ass.
looking dick. You
Well,
You
nasty
bet I look
looking
better
big
than you,
funk.
bitch. I look way better than
Who
you,
want that
child.
this
nasty corn
I
comment
look
starch
way better.
looking
You look
dick?
like one of them hemorrhoids off
Bitch,
of
you
Rico's
could
ass.
never
Y'all
look
both
better
be
than me,
You
bitch.
crazy.
look like
Y'all
one
both
of
be
them.
You
You
can't
look
crazy.
like one
never,
of them hanging
bitch.
skin
Bitch, you
tags
can't never,
This
hanging
hoe.
off of
You can't
Rico's
try to lie
motherfucking
inside me,
ass.
why you
bitch.
talking about
This-
Bitch, you
Rico's
can
not up
never, hoe,
here?
with
Rico's not
that
up
deep
here, so
crack,
shut the fuck
bitch.
up.
With leaving
You
the
look like one of
dookie
them
stain,
skin
booty stain, dirt
tags,
stains on
bitch.
that toilet, bitch. You
I
can
look
never,
better than
hoe.
you.
What
You can't even keep
what
up
I
with
look
would
me,
better
it
than
take,
you,
bitch.
bitch. I
You
Tommy?
look better
can't,
than
you
you,
don't look better than
Tommy,
me,
broomstick.
girl. You don't look
Brian and
better than me,
Broomstick.
Tommy,
fatty. You
Tommy
don't
and
look better than me,
Broomstick.
Brian,
fatty.
Brian
You
and
don't look
Tommy.
better than me, bitch.
What
Broomstick. The
would
woman trying to
y'all?
talk.
What would it take for y'all to get back on like Jay
I ain't gonna
Wilson
never
channel?
like
I want
him.
him to gain 30 pounds. 30
Submarine,
pounds
what's
in
that
one
fucking
day.
Not
motherfucker?
no, we
Well,
don't
he
want
did a
Jay Wilson to
911
30
gain
call
pounds
on
in
weight.
me.
one day, bitch. And then we can talk.
Bitch, shut up, bitch. You
So
want to be skinny hoe and never
Girl,
will
please. I
be,
wouldn't want to
bitch.
look
You
Tommy,
gonna
like
be
you,
looking like
Ike
Jay Wilson,
Turner.
Paul.
Ike
Mm-hmm.
Turner.
well, Tommy,
Skin,
my question
broom.
is with all the stuff that Jay Wilson been saying about this chair and all this stuff, making it like it's the Alabama brawl. What do you
Yeah.
Do you think he's baiting you to come over there, or do
He
you think?
yeah, he can, but I'm not going over there. I'm not. I don't go over there. I don't need him. I have a fucking father. I will get on Jack and Grinder before I go to fuck over there. Okay,
You're
clock that
Right.
shit.
disgusting. You're
What's
disgusting.
wrong
No,
with
Fucking
you
the
Jack
same
and
nigga
disgusting.
Castro fuck. You nasty bitch.
Why
You
you
nasty.
bringing him
Fucking
Did
up?
your
you own
nigga.
it? Did you own it? If you own it, you can be on Jack the Grinder. That's the thing. If
I
he
own
owned
it,
it,
right? Right. I'm
you
owning it.
know, then
I
he
ain't see it.
wouldn't say nothing. But he a top and he on Jack the Grinder. He asking for the lube and he trying to, bait people out.
Like,
And every
get the
time he
fuck on.
talk
You
about a
can't read me
sticky
about shit I
situation,
say.
And
well,
Rico
then
mad because Pastor was gonna fuck him before he did. That's the
well,
only
no, I
reason
don't
why
think
Rico
Rico
mad.
want him. I don't think Rico won't pass that at all. I think Pastor want somebody that's way too young for him. And that's why every time something come up that's weird and strange, the person that's young
These
and
sisters, they had their
innocent
life.
man
I'm gonna
needs to
tell
get
my life.
called. You know what I'm saying? And he
Nigga, you
probably
just
ain't
came
gonna
out the
pass
closet.
him,
Shut
but
up.
You
I
ain't
didn't
trying to
know
be
I
out the
was
closet. You don't know
you
gay.
me.
know
I've
he
been
I
out.
didn't
explained why
know.
he
Been
out.
I ain't
already
been
been out.
around
Shut
these
up,
gay
bitch.
people. These
Oh
gay
God.
people. I didn't.
Do
That's
y'all
how
think
Tommy was on
Bitch.
Pastor every day. I didn't know. And if I'm lying, somebody tell me I'm lying. With me
well
up there, I didn't know I was gay.
he woke up and Pastor didn't know he was gay. He said he came in here and he
No,
was
that's not
at
true.
top and
That's
he
not
was
true.
straight.
He's
What
this is Pastor and Castro was over there the day they did, and I was gonna send you the link, but I couldn't find it. But since I'm gonna send you the link, so you can go back over this live. But I ain't gonna tell you the name of it because he been and took it and put in membership on it. But Jay Castro and Jay Wilson was on it. That's the one of the last I think when he supposed to be doing a basket challenge. Jay Wilson said he dated a man while he was in college. And the professor told the boy, don't mistreat Jay Wilson because Jay Wilson was a good guy. Jay Wilson said his mama didn't accept him for being gay, but his daddy did. The daddy said, I don't mind you can do you, but just don't ask me for no money.
Yeah, you're
So
right
Jay
about that. I heard
Wilson
that.
and Jay Wilson said, and listen, Jay Wilson said he will go to see his mama on Mother's Day and what was it, Christmas, and that's it. When when Jay Wilson mama died, Jay Wilson mama died in 2004. Jay Wilson was over at Delta, flying Delta with all the gays, Look how he looked. He he
and he
he
got
go he
tired
followed
and
the
then
same,
returned to
he
Catherine.
followed the same footstep Eddie Long, Jack leg ass did. And long they gave this to I hate to say it, 'cause he couldn't have it no more. And that's what's going on with Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson got something going on with him. Jay Wilson, I don't give a damn. That's why he's so dark hearted. And he just like, I don't understand. I ain't never know a man to be money hungry. Now, I don't shame y'all women, but most you hear women talk about money and doing that kind of stuff. I'm about my corn child. Yeah, I'm all about my money child. That's what women do. And he could never crawl on my back because he act too like a female, too feminine for me. I don't like messy gays. Now and then he got too many teeth protruding out his head with his monster looking beaver teeth motherfucking having a.
I think Juicy lies about being the top to cover up the fact that he's a power bottom, but nobody believes he's the top, including him.
Exactly. That's what he craves everybody on here. That's why the moment, even when he beef with you, if you're willing to come over there, he'll turn to a different person for as long as he need to kind of bait people in because he want to be entertained by you anyway. And then the moment you leave, you obsessed with him. Everybody worried about him. Y'all mad because he cute. You mad because he look good at this age. All of this other stuff. When you've been lusting over these people every day and had nobody else to talk to, your man is not like, yo, you be on here talking to these dudes all crazy, asking them about all their sexual exploits, even though he say he don't ask anybody about any of their personal business, but all he do is talk about people personal business and wonder and debate whether or not somebody mama had this going on, whether or not somebody lost their kids and why, what's going on with Catherine, what's her diagnosis, what's going on with this person, and then you try to act like you a whole different person. How are you the same person that's sitting there trying to raise money for single moms? You don't like single moms. You talk shit about them. You talk about somebody stepping in or their brother stepping in, but you stepped in for your relative, didn't you? Or whatever you trying to say what was going on over there. Whatever you say and you say everybody else is projecting, it's you projecting because you can't even hold your own. You a snake with no spines, calling yourself a OG in a beef sector, and all you do is talk shit. You not in the gossip sector. You won't go to the church sector because they won't have you. You won't go to some sort of college sector because they're gonna laugh you out of there. You're not gonna go into no fine, old, and gray and bald and sexy sector because you ain't nothing in that but bald. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Hey,
don't have
Tommy
I'm
want the
sorry,
link.
to.
I'm sorry, Submarine. Tommy want the link. I don't know
Oh,
if Brian on it, but maybe you could teach her how to pin the link. I don't know how to do it myself. I've never done it.
Well, yeah. How can I do this? I'm still kind of technically, I don't know either. But let me say this before time to come up here. I did not call 911. I was on my live when and then I went to Castro's channel. Nobody called no police on Tommy. Tommy is lying. And if you say you heard me screaming, bitch, on a 911 tape, show us, because you got to get those 911 tapes for you, bitch. You got to go and you got to put in a records request. Show me where my number and I call, because you's a fucking lie. Now, if I'm bold enough to call your motherfucking bondsman for you fucking playing with my mama and playing with me, bitch, I'm bold enough to tell you I called 911 on you, ho. Who the fuck are you? So that's all I got to say. I want to clear my name on that. He's a liar. Show proof that you heard.
Yes, he did. Submarine. I want to ask
Girl,
you a
preach.
question. Submarine. I hit 13 people to call me. That's called the 911 on me. That's why the state picked it up, right? So when my brother had his brother, my brother had his best friend that's an attorney to talk with me. So they pulled the tapes. You know, when you talk to an attorney and they listen to all the 911
You a
calls.
liar.
I swear. Well, how would I know all that? I never been in jail.
You was a
No.
motherfucking lie. I didn't call on you. If I
Okay.
called on you,
You
I'll tell it
did
to your fucking
submarine.
face, bitch.
Submarine
You was
round
a
our
fucking liar.
library.
Don't lie up on me,
Yeah,
bitch. And you
that's
is a
I'm not lying.
liar.
Listen, it's over with. It's
And
just
God
over
is
with.
looking
It's
at you,
over with.
bitch. Stop fucking lying.
He
Cause if I'm
did.
bold
He
enough to
did.
call your motherfucking probation officer,
Yeah,
ho,
he
in your
did.
face,
He
I'll
did.
tell you I called, ho.
He
You whooped
did.
his ass, didn't you? So
I
why would I
sure
be
did.
scared to say I called?
I
So shut
did.
the fuck up,
I
bitch, and
did. But
stop
you
lying up
did.
on
You
me.
did,
You a
Brian. I heard
liar.
you on the
You a liar. I don't
911
even want to speak
call.
with you anymore. You a
He
liar.
was hooping. You remember
You
he was
are a
hooping,
liar.
hollering,
I'm done
crying. And
talking with you.
Yolanda said, why is he doing all this hooping, hollering, and crying? He had called 911 on me. I swear to God, this is
No,
what
I
happened
would.
in the
No,
Yes,
no, no,
it
no.
did.
You,
What?
no, no.
That's
Please, no.
how
I
good
know
you did
exactly
it.
what he's talking about. Submarine. Please allow me to
Go
explain.
ahead.
On my live, I did, and you can even ask Uppity if she saw that episode. On my live, I did get a little upset because you bled Castro. That was terrifying to watch, nigga. Dude,
Well, yeah, you a
you.
goddamn lie. But why you
So
harassing
that's
me
where
every
she
day and
say,
show the
"Why was I
picture?
hooping and hollering?"
Oh, how's
Let
that
me
terrifying?
finish.
You wanted him to
Okay,
get
well, we
beat.
can go get
You
Yolanda
wanted
right
him to
now.
get
She
Let,
can
beat
let
so
tell
he
you.
can
Brian
have
finish.
minutes
Let's
on
see
the
what
board.
Brian got to say. Let's see what Brian got to say, and then we go
I
back.
I put this on God. I did not call
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yes, he did.
no
Yes, he did.
911 dispatch.
Yes, he
But
did. Yes,
excuse
he
me,
did.
what
She
he's talking
did, bro.
about
Let
is
me go
when
on out
I
there.
was
Submarine, have a good night because I know what the fuck happened.
bitch, you a
What I
fucking
got to
liar,
lie
ho.
for?
And bitch, and
What I
who are
got
you to
to
lie
lie
The
over?
for?
911 call, I know y'all got to work out the 911 call. Time I don't want you to leave because I do want to get your opinion on
Okay, I'm
something.
on mute. I'm on
But yeah,
mute.
Bitch,
but
I
y'all,
don't never
I
like
know
you
y'all
because he
got
did
that
do
to work
that.
out. But the big thing is that no matter what y'all, because I know y'all have your own stuff going on, but the one common denominator, and y'all can talk about y'all stuff in a second too. But the common denominator is he sees the value in all of you. Like he sees the value. Without y'all, there would be no Jay Wilson, and he's going to have content tomorrow and probably tonight off of this because he literally leeches off of y'all no matter what. So it's like y'all give him a gift.
He giggling laughing now because we both been staying on topic. But he gonna tab. They could talk about me tab. You know how he gonna do. And that's the reason why I got on here because I got irritated because I already knew how it's gonna be. And one thing about it, they can say whatever they want. Say I ain't been over there with no Jay Wilson. I tune into him here and there. I don't even go there and fall down in chat. I ain't clicking no link. I don't do nothing. And I didn't show my penis to no Jay Wilson. I showed it to Stone Down. I showed Stone Down the crack of my ass and my penis. Wasn't no Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson ain't my father.
Yolanda.
Don't and there's so this name Ladonna is so close that I'm not even gonna get into it. But there's that's why he loves that name. It's very close to another name, but I ain't gonna get into it. But but what was I about to say about but Tommy like and all y'all like please don't. I feel like he needs a starve out. Like I feel like he's gonna do everything in the coming days to like talk about y'all just like he did when he had Roy up there and was talking about Brian. He wanted him to come over there because he needed them numbers. And the same thing he doing with the chair and everything like that. He want to distract from what he got going on. People need to just tell him, hey, if somebody clicked this link that he was talking about and then ask him about his shit, watch how fast that shit would end. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want me to come up on your page to talk about my shit so you can make fun of me today and every day afterwards, but you won't talk about your shit. And he act like he can't be checked, like he a motherfucking, you know, Big Meech Larry Hoover or some shit like that. And you
So
the blackest
I
motherfucker out here.
all the
You
time
don't
about
do
James.
yourself.
James checks the James be sunning the fuck out of Juicy. It's embarrassing to watch. So he only do what he think he can
Constantly.
get away with.
But he's scared of James because even when James was saying the stuff about his cruise and he was like, this ain't no carnival and da da da. You know, Jay Wilson don't say nothing, but if he wasn't, the subject wasn't him, he'd be dropping down in James' chat. But then he came like months later after James was like, you know, doing his own thing for a while and was like, I don't care what y'all say. Yeah, it may not be virgin. Yeah, it's carnival. You ain't talk that shit when you heard it. You ain't talk that shit the next day, but you be in everybody else shit, sneaking and being in the bushes and shit, and then you got something to say about it in the next hour or the next morning or any other type of
Right.
bullshit.
James would absolutely annihilate Jay Wilson without even blinking. Okay,
Without
so
blinking, you know that.
And when I hear his link and bring it up, he want to curse me out like I'm the one. He get like Vivian. He want to attack everybody else but the person that was harming him. But James does it straight up to his face, and he won't say nothing. Like Vivian said the other day when Jay Wilson was trying to separate himself from the other beggars, and Vivian was going slick. She waited till he got off the line. Was like, well, James say you remember James tell you to stop all that begging too. So yeah, everybody know you a beggar too, Jay Wilson. And you cannot talk yourself out of it.
And what's his scare? Like I always hear people saying, like I've only seen, you know, honestly, one of Stomp Down's lives before, so I don't know like a whole lot about him. But everybody says like he be running from Stomp Down too.
Stomp
And
Down drugged him the other day, something serious. Okay.
what?
And you don't even hear this man. He called, baby. He Stump Down did that, called the mod. That was the same day that he went on TMO's platform and confronted Catherine. And him and Catherine had that incident. Stump Down made a live and said that he looked stupid, called him all a bumpy neck. Stump Down drugged him. Now, if that was Rico saying that about Pastor, oh, there would be 3 videos in a row. It'll be three
Right.
videos in a row, and he would be dragging Rico. He would be dragging Tommy. But
Mhm.
he know that he can't hang with Stump Down because Stump Down equally has the house, equally has the career, equally has the degree, equally is basically equally yoked as him and lives in the same city. That's why he's playing it safe. But
That's right.
then he boss up. Meet me at the mall. It's going down. I meet me. You know. You ever heard him get crunk on
Yeah,
Stump
somebody,
Down?
yeah, I've heard him to bait people to meet him at the motherfucking mall. When somebody meet you at that motherfucking mall or the motherfucking bus, the Amtrak or the motherfucking boat, you gonna have a problem because everybody don't go by the same little rules you got. Because at the same time, his issue is that you coming on here and you living a life where people actually believe you like that in your real life. You in a career where you supposed to be who you say you are. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no motorcycle driver or no radio host or any of this stuff. You supposed to be a man of God. You supposed to be all this stuff. And it is a bunch of church hurt. I feel like deep down he got this sinister thing. Just like he talked about, yeah, I was sitting back and that's why I treat her like that. That's what she deserves. Talk about uppity. He feels that
Yeah.
everything. Like I feel like that was just it sound like okay, yeah, boom, basic. Of course, we expected that of him. But the fact that he said that out loud says so much about his character and how he thinks and how many times we've seen him do that when people come over there. He want them to come up and he'll drop down or he'll, mute or he'll say, oh, I'm back, even though he was there the whole time. Any type of shit he need to do to make sure you get what you getting because he got an issue with you anyway because he's seen you in the chat somewhere or he heard you say some shit. So he wants you to get fucking, chewed out on his platform. He ain't shit. He's sinister. I feel like he the worst of the worst. It's like for me, if you defend him, you can't tell me if you seen some shit going on like that in front of your face, you gonna let that shit go. You gonna just sit there, eat your lunch while somebody digging in your pockets, taking your money out. You gonna watch somebody be a creep every time. And I'm sorry, but that shit to me, and this is my personal opinion, but every time something come up that's a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Fishy.
and creepy when it comes to like, you know, situations, even when it comes to like young people and stuff. He always calling him a man. He always blame. He went out his way, and I don't know the outcome of that case, but we know what I'm talking about. But he went out his way to make all these people. He knew what he was doing. Well, his parents should have did it then. Well, I ain't gonna say there's nothing wrong. Like, well, he grown enough. If he want to do that, then he what? Like the
Oh,
fact
you
that
talking about the one with you talking about the one with the you start with
with
a
you,
Y?
yes,
Oh,
was going
okay.
through stuff, yes. But
Okay.
and it ain't me saying about the outcome because I don't know the outcome. But I will say that it's very odd that you went so passionately out of your way when you don't defend anybody. You don't give anybody the benefit of the doubt. But when it comes to anything like that, that's the first thing that you do. Like, well, he knew better, and the parents should be looking at the phone, and they should be doing this and doing that. You don't have any. You went out. You kept everything that they brought up. You went out your way instead of just saying, "I can see what y'all saying." Like that is, we're gonna have to find out what it is. No, everything you said was blaming a child that you was calling a man.
Yep.
Like, what's wrong with you? And you're supposed to be in a position of leadership. You're supposed to be in a position of even educational leadership. Any of these things, and you use that authority position that you put yourself in, even though what is you, the king of shit, because you over there at Strayer and NAU talking about you the dean of campus life, and it ain't even got no motherfucking campus. Y'all sitting online having meetings on Zoom, and you talk about it in your little interview that you did with all them filters and airbrush, but you can't. And then you turn around the other day talking shit about me, bitch. When I heard you, when you said, "Oh, people think, I guess they feel powerful because they have information," bitch. Yes, I do. Information is powerful. Ain't that what you told all of us when you told all of us we need to get an education and we need to know more? We don't know shit. So yes, it is, and I feel great about the information I have. And you better be glad it's the only information I'm letting out. Because if I ever sitting around on anybody's panel having them a good time talking about his day, I'm gonna be in that bitch so fast. I don't even care where the fuck it is. I'm gonna be in there so fast.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know what he currently? No, this is just a simple yes or no, or I just don't even want to even let you know this. Do you know where he currently works at?
Yes, I do.
I'm hushing my mouth. Okay, let me hush my mouth then.
Yes, and it's not. It would never be what people think it would be, because it's the thing that everybody think I'm reaching for. And when the day comes, because the thing is, I already got all the information. And it ain't even no secret. It ain't even no secret because the main position is the nonprofit. I don't care what y'all, because I didn't see shit y'all ain't seen yet. And all this stuff about this
And he get a salary from that, right? He gets a salary from the
well, he's
nonprofit.
nonprofit. That's a 501(c)(3). So he's raising money to support his nonprofit, which gives him tax breaks, gives you discount on the house, and all these things that you can claim.
He owns. Okay, because you know how certain nonprofit will hire people to run
No,
it and
he's
work
not
for.
working for a
Right.
nonprofit. He is owning a nonprofit. That's why I'm saying,
Really?
yes, I mean, and people think he got a script in that video at National American that he did, but he says it in there. And he says that his nonprofit is working with veterans to help them get back on their feet and all these other things. It's because he's using and he said he manages like 15 people, all these counselors, all these this. We ain't never seen you at
Yeah,
fucking thing.
I ain't seen him go to a VA hospital, talk about
But
VA
bitch, you ain't lying.
awareness. And
You
I
ain't
ain't
lying.
heard this man say
When it
shit about
come
no
up,
military.
he don't say nothing when Vivian bring it
Girl.
up, when Catherine bring it up, and everybody, he don't got nothing to say. He want them to move on. He ain't saying, "Oh yeah, I did something like this in my community. Oh yeah, well, what did you do over there? Because I'm trying to do this and that." We ain't never seen any signs of him. And when he had somebody about to go in the military, treated him like shit. So what is you doing with these veterans if it ain't that you using your platform that you can't walk away from because you need the money so bad to get money from people and utilizing it as your nonprofit? Look at the things that he put on the pedestal to get the money for. HBCUs, saying it was going to all the HBCUs. Think what? You gonna raise enough money on YouTube to make a substantial donation that's even noticeable to all the HBCUs? Like, what are you, Jeff Bezos? Like, you're not sending money to the HBCUs. Then it's single mothers. Then it's I gotta do this this book or pamphlet in the college prep, and I'm gonna send it to all the schools in the area. None of anything done. Then he raises money for these smart glasses. We don't see it done. Water heater. We don't. I mean, we see it there, but he also said when he did that I might have just had it on my insurance, and
And
then I
kept
get
all the money.
all the
He's a low down snake.
and then when you go on trips, you're not enjoying it. You're just saying, "I got my money, I'm going on my business." That sounds like somebody that is raising the money, pretending like it's this and that for the nonprofit. He might take what's here and there, and then when he files his taxes, he says he raised this much money for the nonprofit. But we're not seeing any evidence of an actual nonprofit. We're seeing him come here and take money from people here.
The Cash App is a business Cash App. He said that.
But
It's a
he's
Mhm.
only
bit.
collecting donations for personal reason because he's broke. So how you gonna help somebody and you're not on your feet? Like you can't even afford the basic necessities that you need in life. You come to like even your McDonald's dollar value meal breakfast, your card declines. Like what are we
Mhm.
talking about? You can't
Mhm.
even get in, and then you so cheap you won't even put in money into your house so that way you could do Airbnb. Don't nobody want to be in the middle of nowhere sitting on plastic covered couches with roaches.
If
Right.
Like
he
I,
does, if he does Airbnb, he'll be on his knees at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, right where those stairs are at. Okay, so I don't think that Airbnb and somebody of his caliber, his deviant nature, should do
Mhm.
that. Have strangers in his house because it might remind him of like a adult book club or something. Who knows? But
And he's
excuse me.
desperate. He don't have no choice because and he's the type of motherfucker be eating your food out the refrigerator at work and at home if you roommates. You be like, that was my food, and he be like, you ain't have your name on it. You know, you ain't buy that shit. Like
Ain't
he's
that
that
some
type of
shit?
dude. He is so trifling. I just between that roommate, I don't know why he drives so much during the day. I don't know where he's going during the daytime. Somebody said it may be that he's utilizing it for the church, but I'm telling you, I seen things happening inside that house and the way it was set up, as we seen in a live recently I did. We showed pictures of the inside of the house. It's set up like a funeral home. He talk about everybody else's house. It is literally set up like a funeral home. I'm talking about like 2 chairs, cattle corner facing each other with a big floral centerpiece in the middle at the top of the stairs. Like, who the fuck is sitting there? You don't even have anybody else there. There's all this seating, all of this stuff. Even when he raised money for the mashed potatoes and green beans and shit, he probably was having some sort of dinner for the holidays for his nonprofit or some shit. And talking
and
about
you
he
know
had
what?
a kitchen.
And you know what, Submarine? You probably don't hear about the veterans no more because remember when he stopped selling all them prayer clothes? He probably gave it all to them, so now they're all great now. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. It's
Nah, them.
definitely a reason. And the thing is, I feel like he won't leave because who else is going to be like this secondhand embarrassed cringe every time you come around? It's because people are revealing who you are, not lying on you. They talking about who the fuck you are, and you keep coming back because you can't leave. If you so good, you got all this real life and all these things to do. Why don't you go to fucking do them? And you asking everybody else to prove all the things that they have going on. Prove anything. You gave your daddy $87, and I heard you talk about your daddy at the church. You don't like him. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
people for more, you know what I'm saying, for more, for you to get shit you already got money for, even though you only go and do lavish things when people start sending you money. He did the same thing when the banner challenge money started coming in. He did the same thing when the money started coming in for the cruise. He was raising money. He did the same thing when Vegas started coming in. All of a sudden he's in all these places. When he wasn't raising money, he was on Martin Luther King Day, and what the place was, he was like, I'm in the hood, y'all, this sweater's $8. I can't remember what it was called. It was called Melrose, but it wasn't like real Melrose. It was like,
Mm.
Deb Rainbow Melrose. That's where he go, and then he
And
scuttled
then,
through, and if he can't find his size, he leaves.
and then he got a new clutch he was bragging about. And I had to Google it. I said, and I typed in men clutches. And so you really are you trying to gender push now? You're trying to next thing you know, we're gonna see him with flowy blouses and bags and things like that. Like
He's
what are
gonna
you
be
trying?
wearing them pajama shirts for the rest of the year because until he get them Groupons back and get him some more GLP-1s because he's not diabetic, so it's not covered by insurance, and he's going to spread. I'm telling you, it escalated immediately. I'm talking about as soon the day he said he stopped taking it and he going to the gym. He been talking about oxtails, macaroni and cheese,
I
everything,
heard him.
inventions, and going to go splurge on food, and he couldn't get enough, and he waited all day to eat, and he can't wait to eat again, and smacking, and this is good. This escalated. He at least would be able to lie about what he was eating, and then we hear, we might hear him say this and that. But now he back to what a few months ago when he was smacking every day and saying he was eating yogurt, and it was ice cream. You know what I'm saying? And turning off the camera every time food is involved, turning off the camera every time the gym is involved, turning off the camera every time work is involved. You are not doing anything. You brag so much that if you were doing any of this shit, if Mark was cooking for you, which you said the other day and all this shit, you would have took a picture of, you would have been showing us. You showed us your ugly face everywhere you go. You done showed us every little exclusive meal you ate, hotel you stayed in, sports game you went to, all this shit. Why would you never show us anything that comes from this relationship? And I can tell you a million times over, nobody's gonna spend any amount of money on no jewelry for no motherfucker that they ain't spending the night with. Even that night, you was on here with us. When you was on the way to his house with the catfish, you was with us. When you got there, you was with us. And I seen him, and he do not be with you. He was with another nigga on Christmas. So I know good and well.
I know you lying.
I'm not
Hold
lying.
up.
I am
Wait
not
a
lying.
minute. You're
I'm not
hold
lying.
up. Wait. Okay, so you're telling me that Mark was with a whole nother nigga on Christmas. How you know that, girl?
Because I seen him. I seen him in the picture. I seen him. I have seen him, and that's why he be lying go to the gym, because Mark be in that gym. Mark be in that gym all the time now. You know what I'm saying? He be in that gym, so that's probably why Jay Wilson tried to pretend like he was in the gym. Mark be into all that like news stuff, so he tried to act like he all in the world news tonight, can't report anything. I went to school for journalism, so listen to him
Wait a
pretend.
minute. So you must got a investigator, somebody that knows their
I'm
routines.
the investigator. I went to school for this shit. This is
Wait,
easy.
wait. So you live in San Antonio?
No, it don't take none of what. I don't need to live in San Antonio to find them.
Don't
It's
tell
easy
that.
to
That's
find
nobody business. Just run the T. Just run this T. There ain't nobody business where you
But
live,
bitch, I
nothing.
got questions, bitch. I could
Yeah,
ask
but
some
you
I
over here,
questions.
mean,
why you
definitely
Shit.
ask,
interrogating
but
her?
it didn't take
Don't
me
interrogate
being
her.
honest for what I do for a living, and like just me going to school for journalism is like nothing. But that's how I think anyway. But this is like easy. It take me 5 seconds to like put the right shit and ask the right questions and figure shit out. Because if you claim all this shit, he say too much. He keeps saying it ain't real life. Don't put you tell us everything we need to know. You just try to spread it out and overwhelm us so we don't find the little Easter eggs and the pieces that we need to put everything together. But I already put everything together, and I found the man. I didn't find the man months ago.
Well,
And
Tracy came out and Tracy already came out and said where the man worked at, and Pass already confirmed that the man been working there for 20 something years. Remember? Remember
yeah,
Tracy came?
and she's actually seen him in person. I've never seen him in person, but there are certain things that I use even with work. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I can say it even at work, but I can look up and I connected my own dots and put little stuff together. And I just
Mm.
wanted to see, was there any evidence of this man actually being in a relationship, being around for holidays, being around for
And
birthdays,
you
being
have his social media. You have Mark's social media.
around.
Girl, oh my God. And it's the
When you
real Mark. It's
Yes,
his Mark.
yes,
yeah, but
100%.
was it when the man was on Christmas? Who posted the picture, Mark or the other guy?
Mark did.
Oh, is
Wait,
the
was it
Mark
his
is the
son?
man?
Was it
No.
Mark's son?
This was like a boo. Now he's single now, but during Christmas time, he was definitely going to relatives' houses with his boo, and he also had multiple birthday. I've looked at all the birthday celebrations, and he's like, "Everybody here, I love. I'm surrounded by people I love." He's nowhere to be found. Never, anywhere. He'd take group pictures and be put pictures from me there. I know how to like look around and see what the fuck I need to see, and he's nowhere to be found.
So let me just get this straight. So you're telling me that you got all of Jay Wilson's tea. You know where he currently works at now,
I
even
know the
though
nonprofit. I know the name of the nonprofit. I know how many
baby.
each school. I know every detail about each school. I know the details not only of what positions he held, but what the actual like employment requires of those positions. The things that he's lied about that he said he was in charge of and had to do and didn't. Every single thing he thinks that he is clocking on here, I know the truth about every single solitary thing. Everything he's insecure about, everything he's whining about, all his old voices and new voices, all the church hurt, all the stuff with his daddy, all the stuff with his mama, all the stuff with his siblings. I know all the shit. I've seen every sibling, and he can't have them because I had screenshot everything as I went. I made sure I got everything, downloaded it all, logged it all, and just like he went and tried to black out the screen on that night when he was drunk, drinking out that thermos, and blacked out the entire thing so you can just hear it. I have that shit too. So anything that he tried to do, I'm already on your motherfucking ass. And you
But hold on,
deserve nobody to make
yeah,
you
he
feel.
deserves it. I got another question. So you said he was dating somebody in Christmas, but he's single now. Is he showing evidence of he's dating? Is he speaking about his dating life? He seen something special, or he just
dating
He's
around
speaking
at the
like he's
moment.
thirst trapping. He's speaking like somebody that's thirst trapping and always showing in like snack time, when he put up a little, picture where he leaving the gym and shit, like he's baiting in like the comments. I even looked at the comments to see, are people openly flirting with him? Like, are they treating him like somebody that has a significant other? No, they're not, because he's single. You know what I'm saying? There's no all these places where he says, Jay Wilson says he is with him. I look and try to get the date, make sure it's not like a repost or something that he's saying like live, I'm here or whatever, maybe post a location. He ain't nowhere near him.
Cha.
No, so let me ask you another question then. So, is Jay Wilson on his page at all?
No. No,
Wow.
whatever short amount of time that they were dating, or he was probably tricking off of him and taking whatever money, because he used to get so many more numbers on YouTube, probably fabricating, just like he tell us it's a show. We know he ain't at the Charlemagne level he say he is. He probably tell other people that, yeah, I got this, channel, and I'm this and I'm that, and I got the San Antonio Mass Choir, and I got money. You want to go here, you want to go there. All of that shit he was doing was probably the trick off of, because he can't get nobody off of his looks and his personality and his habits and how he
Yeah,
even
because
is.
he's a narcissist.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
And nobody could deal with that in any environment, because he can't be questioned, he can't be corrected, he can't be addressed in any way. So nobody could deal with that in any relationship environment. So of course he might have had, got a couple dates, or maybe Mark needed, what I'm saying, wanted to go and get some free whatever he was selling, what I'm saying, and then it was over with. But he clung on to it. Because why is somebody that you're with always missing? He sound like when Clarissa used to always be like, "Pap upstairs." He's
Oh
sleep.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It gives that he's awful. He always telling people what to do,
I
how
mean,
to do
but Pap do be upstairs though. That's the difference though.
She be
I
married
mean,
sometimes.
but Pat be upstairs annoyed even in that situation. He don't be upstairs happy. He be upstairs trying to get away from her ass and her bad food and everything. We ain't
mhm.
never seen this man cook a meal. We ain't never seen him have, show a balloon on Valentine's Day. And that's fine if you was a
That's
private
what I'm
person.
asking. What about the engagement pictures? What about when they go to remember me and Boo went to the comedy show? You never seen none of those events? The comedy show, the birthday, the ring shopping, nothing on Mark's page?
Nothing.
Anything?
And you
Oh
told
my
us you went to
God.
go pick up the motherfucking ring
Mark
yourself.
gave
You
off like
like
he's
that?
one of those guys that like guys that trick on him. Like he into those, like, you know what I'm saying? He expect a nigga to spin that. Do Mark give those vibes, or he
No,
give
it
like,
gives the vibes that I think Jay Wilson is doing exactly what it seems like he would, and that is he's gonna present like he has all these things like he does to us, and to somebody he's interested in and trying to date, he's gonna present like he has money and cars in the house and all that, and he can do whatever for them. He's traveling. He said like last week he trying to go to Canada. He don't want to go too far, and I saw recently that Mark was talking about how he wanted to travel. He wasn't talking about the same place or anything like that. But I noticed that he probably seeing the same things I'm seeing, trying to reference it as though they're going to be like traveling together or anything like that. So absolutely, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It doesn't look like Mark would be the trick. It looks like he knows, because who's going to trick on Jay Wilson? He's not cute. He ain't got no dick. He ain't,
no,
funny.
he's a
He
trick.
ain't got no.
No, I know Jay Wilson. Trust me, Jay Wilson will take anybody that will have him. No, I'm saying, do Mark come off as a guy like he going if you got a bag, he gonna deal with you? Do Mark come off like that? Because I'm thinking that's all. Because
Yeah,
I remember how hard he worked on his birthday to be able to pay for him and Mark to go somewhere nice. Because he's childish. He think he doing something when he go to Six Flags or some amusement park. It's like
just
he stuck on all the things that he couldn't do as a child because he was so poor. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Jay
Jay
Wilson, his
Wilson.
mother had poor, he had poor, his mom had poor pussy management. They grew up really bad, so he couldn't afford like basic things that a lot of kids enjoy, like going to amusement parks. So that's why he overdoes it now. But at his age group, I'm pretty sure Mark grown. Someone's like, I don't want to go to no damn amusement park unless he's taking his kids or something.
Probably. I mean, you gotta think about it. When people be in these relationships, and we see it in real life, like they may like a dude, and they trying to get him off their ex or something. So they like, will spend more money on him, or buy him some shoes, and make sure they Christmas good, cook for him all the time, and up until they can get him, or whatever it takes to be competitive. And I think that's also why he got an issue with women, because Mark was married to a woman who I also know who it is, and at the same time, this man was married to a woman, and he probably still was doing the stuff we see people do when they got baby mama, baby daddy, all that stuff. Still, talking, still trying to go over there, don't want to bring you, all this other stuff. And then you start to have this resentment because you want that like forefront place. You don't want that competition. And so when you see women, you always have this issue because like, who are you? What you got that I ain't got? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't get animosity out.
Very much. He does not. You could tell of the gays that want to compete with women. It's like we're in two different lanes. Just because you're a power bottom, Juicy, it has nothing to do with women in relationship. And you should stop dealing with bi men or men that are not fully comfortable being out the car. And Juicy isn't either. That's why another thing. A lot of men that try to be like straight men, they often pick toxic males because the rhetoric Juicy gives is like, do you see yourself? You have no self-awareness. Come on now.
Absolutely. And if anybody else was on here talking about they had a man for all of these years and they never heard any sort of like, oh yeah, I'm right here. Y'all be talking about any sort of, just presenting yourself. He would be like, where your man at? You say you got a man, but we don't never see him. You know what I'm saying? You would be dogging anybody else out. If anybody else was in a relationship for this long without making it across, you would be talking about them too.
I was just about to say that. I want to ask y'all a question. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
How I was going to ask you. Okay, so how long have you dated someone? Before y'all moved in, like maybe a year, 6 months.
Baby,
Like,
don't even ask me that because I done moved there real quick. It done been some
me too.
mistakes made. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Me too. Months.
I did not know
Talking
gay
about
men
the
moved in together.
Uppity in her early 20s, I done moved in real quick, but now I know it's gonna take a minute. But
If we being real, yeah, that's why it's crazy that it's been this long. You got all this room for activities, and you ain't got this man in this house yet, and he
But
don't
Tommy
have
said. But Tommy just said he didn't know gay men move together. I'm like, well, what world do you live in? Like,
Well, I
what?
know listen. I couldn't trust a gay man, but for a second, I'm going to work or doing something. He can't sit up in my house because he been snuck somebody in there. Because how gay men they don't want one man. Most of them they don't. They
That's
sleep
not
around.
true.
Most of yes, it is, Brian. When you go, that's all these gay men do. Want to play games, and you can do good by a man, and a gay man still will do you wrong. They 10 times worse than a straight man. Not all gay men. I'm not saying you like that, but men that I've experienced and known and stuff, they don't want one man. They can be. I can get on the app and holler at one of them, broke them down, and within 230 minutes they back on the app looking for somebody else. So that's why I say that I don't believe.
But how you know they on there if you ain't on there?
Well, I will say to Tommy's
Oh, come on now, man, go on, man.
to Tommy's point and what Rico said earlier or the other day on his page, I have had a lot of interactions with, some of these people like Karamo and stuff. I'll just say I love Karamo and stuff, but he was one of the people that taught me that like, wow, like it could go any kind of way because I would see him and like the dude he was dating with like their exes, and they both dudes that were exes, and they'd all be together, they all be like flirting together, but they would still be like okay with like their relationship and be silent in their relationship, but they knew like that you still around all these fine dudes. That's why a lot of times when I see people playing sports and stuff, I'm like, men do appreciate other attractive men. That's why they like work hard on their bodies and all this. So you ain't gonna tell me 100% of them is straight. You know what I'm saying? So I also see a lot of people just really be into okay with like messing with other dudes when they in a relationship. But Karamo was one of them people I like looked and I was like, yeah, you okay with this? Like he ain't mad that you flirting with this other dude. It just was fine. But I think that's subjective. I guess that's different with that.
Baby, ain't no gay man staying with me because when I hit that door, he coming right out that door with me. When I come in, he coming right back in there with me. And to no, that's just how I go. I
I wish
rather
I
live
wish somebody would do me like that, bitch. I'm grown. Go to work. I'll
alone.
be here when you. You see, it's the type of people you date. See, you would date somebody like that that would bring another man and disrespect somebody's house like that. That's the type of nigga you got to check that in with yourself, okay? Because that means that you are dating the wrong type of dudes, Tommy, for you to
How
think
would you
like
know that
that.
when you're dealing with a gay man? How you know? How
No,
do you
so
know the
you act
right
like
man?
women don't cheat either, nigga. You sound stupid.
Yeah,
So you act like women don't cheat
women
and be
does cheat.
sneaking.
Yeah,
Women
women
definitely
does cheat.
cheat and be sneaking. They definitely be cheating and
Yeah,
sneaking. I
but
see a
they
lot of
know how to do it. Women I do it. Man don't know how to do it. Man gonna get caught. A man always get
Bye,
caught up.
Tommy. Bye.
Come on now, submarine. Come on
but,
now.
but,
You
but
got
I mean
trust issues.
I'm just saying I have
I don't
seen
have.
a lot.
You damn
Most
right. I
of
got
my
trust issues. When
industry
it comes to
is
a
gay
nigga,
men.
it's just
Let
like
her talk, Tommy. We over talking her. Let her
There's
talk.
more gay men in the industry I work in than there are like straight women, straight men, anything like that. And I've seen just more like just flexibility with it. So I think it might be like where you are, who you around, like you know what I'm saying, environment you in. Because if you like just around people that want relationships, you might just be like seeing that. But I have seen a lot of just variables. That's why I don't yuck nobody's yum except for pastors because people be into different stuff, but I can see both points. I can see, but I have definitely seen what Tommy talking about too, where I was surprised, like I would be
Yeah, but
jealous, but
Tommy
I
got
would.
those qualities in him. Tommy does the same stuff that he's talking about. So he
man,
was
no,
cheating. You was
I always
cheating
got
and
my own house.
untrustworthy
No,
too.
I got my
So
own house, so I
change
don't have
starts
no
within
quality.
yourself.
I got my own. Always had my own house. What the fuck is you talking about?
Change.
That's
No,
not my
I'm talking
quality.
about you can't trust nobody because
I didn't
you're
say
not
I just couldn't trust
trustworthy.
nobody. I
You
just
just
said
said
what I
that
said.
when you go to work.
Listen, I don't
Why
want to
would you make
argue with
somebody
you, boy.
leave if you're going to
I
work? That
don't
makes
want
no
to
I
argue
sense.
mean,
with
every
you.
situation on this app
Hey,
is that y'all actually got hard. Like when it comes down to it, when y'all talk about family, when y'all talk about stuff you're going through, when you talk about your ups, your downs, the left and your right, you're still human beings. That's the thing that I'm saying. Like that's the biggest difference. There is no like it's like yeah, I'm who I am. Take it or leave it. I done rose, I done fell, I done made all these mistakes, or I done made all these victories, but I'm who I am. That is not what Jay Wilson is delivering out here. That's why it's like when he prey on y'all and always using y'all for all his content and his numbers, it's because y'all actually have a soul and y'all gonna go back and forth and y'all gonna have y'all issues, but at the end of the day, none of y'all are anything like a man with like black eyes and no soul and not giving a fuck about anything, even himself, enough to admit what the fuck he got going on. Because it's clear he should be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for him. I'm embarrassed by the things I know about him. I'm embarrassed by the things I've seen him do, the times I've seen him, spit and drool and munch and say he's fine when we're looking at the same face he sees in the mirror and all the lies and coming back from everybody else's lives and pretending like his life is now all of a sudden whatever somebody said shit about them last night. If Tommy get on there and say something about his parents, he gonna get it next day and talk about how much he loved his parents. If Brian get on and say something about relationships, the next day he gonna say, "Oh, his relationship is so great and he on the way there tomorrow." Like everybody has a reason to give him content, but I feel like this nigga need to be starved out. No matter how much he bait, let him feel the fact that he can't get numbers without all of y'all. Like let him feel that shit.
Yeah, but he do have a core audience because I listen to him when he be talking about that other stuff, and he holds the audience. I think there is a small group of people that just want him to be true to himself and actually, would like to sit there and listen to him talk about political things and other things
Well, there's a
because his
small
numbers reflect that.
audience because when I be watching him talk about that political stuff, I feel like he need to go to a sector for that because you can't be a
Hmm.
OG and running all this shit talking about how you can make people regret their life and you can't. You regret yours, but you sitting here reporting shit incorrectly. You can't be in a journalism field of any kind and you lazy there too. You would have reported a damn person dead last week that wasn't dead.
Yeah, Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, and it was the second time
Girl,
like a week here just before reported Lovely Love dead. The Big Man was dead before that.
Big man, these people leaving just like the same person that left Tommy's information. Tommy got beat. They are doing this because just like the big man and the lovely love, because
Person said that.
he doesn't fact check. He comes, y'all. I got some information about Big Man. Just anything to put somebody's name and exploit a story and get paid quick, easy, fast money. He looks stupid. Now you got a pattern. You done that to 3 people. I didn't even count Mitch McConnell, but he done it to 3 people. Wow.
He
Wow.
has an obsession. Remember when he was gonna be a mortician or something like that, and he was about to start that business too. And then when I seen his house, I said, "Look, like you got it set up for all the like alternative church stuff. The mortuary. It looks like a funeral home where you come and get set up." And I'm like, all these special occasions. I think there's one time in like the 9 years I've been watching YouTube content creators where he has like been around family evidently. Like he was in some backyard and it was like his cover photo and he was like, I'm out here with my family or whatever. That's the one time I have ever seen him like
And that was a nice backyard, baby. It had a long pathway down some shit. You talking about that one?
Yeah, and they probably never invited his bitch ass back because we ain't never seen him back in any sort of environment where everybody gives a fuck about him. Even when he be at them games talking about he in this week, y'all know how people work places and they might get like a little, they give out some tickets to the people at where it might have just been his turn to get a little ticket because who was with you? Like who goes out there where to constantly, brag and show off where they are and what they're doing? You never see anybody else like chummed up with them. Like nobody else having a good time with you. Nobody else happy to be beside you ever.
And when we did see Mark was peeking through a door, in Vegas. We did, but I think that, I think Jay Wilson be with Mark sometimes, but Mark just don't be want to be part of his foolishness and knows about this channel. And he knows that he don't, he knows about Tracy.
I'm sorry, Brian. Lovely Love wants the link. Hey, Layla Boo.
Yes, I got you. And that's this comment, what you just said, Brian, about the food, like, because he does be around sometime, but I think it's definitely a bait situation. I think it's basically like, oh, I picked something up, I'm coming there, but also that man live far.
20 miles. 20 miles from, what the 20 miles is what, 30 minutes?
Now. He definitely lives further than that now. So I like
so you know his address? You know his address too, girl?
I know, I know enough. Yeah.
I'm not gonna piss you off. I'm not gonna piss you off.
Better watch it, Submarine.
No, because she gonna have my shit up on here. I don't want my shit up on here.
I'm telling you, of all these years, I barely even would drop in the chat. It's just a certain type of person that make you come about your body like, motherfucker, you need to be corrected every direction you can turn. And then when he cussed me out, oh baby, I don't even do that in real life. You never gonna get away with that shit. Motherfucking face. I done been through I've been stabbed, everything, baby. You can't never come up on me with no bullshit and you a whack ass dude. And I'm telling you, I can't even say this. He's such a fan. He don't even know the amount of times he done bragged on some shit that I done did. And he don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody ain't playing with you. Everybody ain't playing. I ain't talking about messy shit. I'm talking about some shit he look up to.
I bet they stankin' lanky. Both of them cars got 1 million damn miles on them. Cars ain't gonna be no good. Texas so big. Shit, I bet he got over 200,000 miles on both of them damn cars.
Well,
no, 200,000 miles.
Show up them busted ass car and it turned out the tires because he think he be hurting me out like Juicy. I do not drive, but if I wanted a car, I bet you I have one better than yours. I don't care about your goddamn car. I bet you it ain't paid off either with your broke self.
And that shit matters to him. Like, do you know how many just like Lane says, plenty of people live places where they don't need to drive. It's stupid to have a car. You know what I'm saying? It's people that don't want to be cleaning up no big ass house. They don't need one. Like, I ain't got no pets. I'm single. What the fuck would I have a big ass house for? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things that he feels like are important. Nobody else cares like that. That's why
girl. Girl, and try to argue me down about a mobile home. I'm going to. It's easier to qualify for a mobile home. It's easy to get a little piece of land and put your double wide up on there. That's something I want to do as a nigga. I don't want no full blown house. Cause what if I want to move? They say I'm bipolar. So what if I say I want to go somewhere else and take my shit with me?
And
I do not want no traditional home. I
But
want me a double wide,
but,
mobile home. This
but
nigga
Jennifer,
argued me down and you got to have this and what about this? I'm like, nigga, shut up, nigga. Nobody
he
asked you.
he in a half brick, half Walker house. You think remember them Jim Walker house ain't a whole brick. Hey, even a whole brick house. Oh, we talking. Oh,
right.
with a NACA loan, with what's it called, an FHA loan. Oh, then he done
Child.
refinanced it so many damn times. He ain't gonna never get done paying for time about equity. So he gonna get the equity yet, man.
She said a half brick.
And
That
child,
nigga
every
stupid.
day they was building that city, harassing them people, watching them build it, being a creep, sitting in the corner, watching them put every beam up on their house. I looked at those videos. I said, I know they couldn't stand this man showing up to the site every day, watching everything, probably just looking at the man anyway. And to this point,
That
the
is booty.
reasonable. But this whole, I wonder what happened at Delta, why he left. Catherine said on that live she was on with Lady Nika that he was working at Delta and he got fired for flirting and messing with the men. I thought when she first saw it, I thought it had something to do with maybe a Denzel flight situation, because the way he be hitting that bottle, he might have been taking them airplane bottles and tucking them away or something like that and been talking about.
Yeah.
But she said it was because of him flirting with men and stuff. But when you think about it, and then when I watched the National American University, him saying the place he was at for 8 years, he thought he was going to
Gonna
retire from.
retire.
Then that made it make sense, because you did love that job and you still talk about it to this day. They won't have you back, and if you could brag about it, you would. And what happened? You wouldn't have quit a job like that. You didn't upgrade. You're not doing something better. So what the fuck happened? She said some crazy stuff, but that I did believe.
So it sounds like nothing in life is working out for him, including everything. And I agree with you say because I barely go over there anyway, but they really should shut Jay Wilson out, because it seems to me that's why he made up that story about Tommy, because that's what he does. He likes to either try to kiss up to you or rage bait you into hitting his link, and then he can get what he wants.
What up, Jay Dunn? Too. I saw Jay Dunn in the chat earlier too. What up? What up? But yeah, that's what he does. He rage baits because he doesn't have content otherwise. He doesn't have anything to make his number. I watch it when it's like 40, 30, 50 people, and then he'll try to get like roll over there. Then he'll be talking about Brian, hoping Brian will log off and get triggered and go over there, because then his numbers will go up just like they did the other night. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, what would happen if he was starved out? If you was only on here for money and only on here for coin, how are you gonna act when you ain't got it? How are you gonna act when you ain't got the numbers and the support? But the craziest thing to me is that he's like, I'm an OG and he has all this stuff. This is called the beef sector. You don't never got shit to say for yourself ever. You always got shit. This ain't the gossip sector. You know what I'm saying? This the beef.
The email sector. Somebody sent me an email.
Sector lying about email. I mean, you probably get a couple emails, but most of that shit be you. Just like he said, he didn't watch the live with Miss Virginia on Uppities, but knew everything about the $100 and about
Right.
like you completely made that up. And we're gonna look at that. This right here, if y'all don't mind, I want to put this up. And I don't know if y'all believe this, but it's a quick thing about her, what she said on your channel, Uppity, and what he said.
I went through the banners again. I do not see anything with Regina. I done seen all the banners. And can I say this too? Can I say this? The only Regina that hit me up was to be unblocked. No banners, just to be unblocked. So I don't know what you're talking about. Because there's no email or anything with it here. So again, I don't know what you're talking about. So Miss Regina, go ahead and put the banner up so we can see. So we can see what the banner is. so we can see what it is, because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see not one banner from her. And I opened all the banners. You see what I'm saying? Even Shish Trish got her banner up. Hold on now. Didn't this Heat have a banner too?
And that's why he tried to claim Uppity was mad. That's what he like landed on. But the fact that he act like he ain't see that woman's banner
We
when
should have placed a rest.
yes, like what? She said she emailed him. Not only did she send him 3 banners, but she emailed him multiple times to ask about it. And then he said it don't move. Like he was like, I don't know why she thought she was gonna win, ragging on her, and then coming back talking about he don't see nothing, and that he wanted to say the only thing he did see was her asking to be unblocked. Like trying to be real petty with it. Like some ain't right with anybody to stay over there.
And it wasn't a stipulation to have a moving banner. He just said a banner. He didn't say nothing about emotion banner until he was like halfway through.
And Heedy dropped it. Remember you said that Heedy,
Yeah,
that's when he seen hers and said, you know,
right. That's when he first brought it up. So in the beginning, he wasn't even asking for all that. So now he want to make that a talking point. Like, get the fuck out of here. You can't do no type of banner. So who are you to judge any type?
Right, right. And the thing is, from that whole banner competition from the jump, he did promise somebody or everybody that everything was going to be shown. But I am curious how many things did get left out. If all you were doing was presenting these banners and you got thousands of dollars from it, you already said you were taking 50% of the pot, and then you were going to decide how you're going to distribute everything else. And like Miss Regenia said, people kept giving money after the pot closed. You know what I'm saying? Not only because they were still donating when the challenge was going on, but also because Heidi took her, didn't want to use her banner anymore. So then people felt bad for him then and sent him more money.
but can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
How do we know that wasn't one of his employees or somebody he know? I mean, how do we know that that's a real banner that a person actually made and he just didn't collect a big ass pot of money? I'm just saying, I believe it a little bit that the girl got the $1,000, but how do we really know? How do we know that that ain't his cousin or his niece? And that nigga probably paid.
He
So somebody probably
trifling.
made that nigga that shit.
Right.
Did
And he
We
could
know.
have.
Heidi say something about it? Or did she ever come out like herself and say something about it? Did we not
Oh
see
no, she
that?
was on the channel. I mean, she came and hit the live. But I'm saying I can easily call my homegirl, my cousin Shayla, and say, "Girl, can you pretend that you won this and I sent you $1,000?" And
Right,
you
right.
get what I'm trying to say? And Miss
Yes,
Regina
yes.
is right. Miss Regina is right. How do
Yeah, he
we
could
know
have
it's
did
three
that and
thousand
then sent
dollars?
the girl $49 too with his cheap ass.
That's why I was wondering, did I miss if Heidi Fly ever made like her own live and like addressed it? Because all I saw was him talking about it, him saying basically anybody could win if she could win, and then there being a whole issue and him not being able to use it, but he was real excited about it at first. Because now he don't even got, because Brian said something about why he got that outfit on in his profile picture or his avatar and stuff, or I think you said something about it. But anyway, he just took the whole neck and everything out. Now it's just a floating head. He took all the background out, and he
I
got some.
I don't remember saying that, but I mean that's funny though.
No,
I,
so I was like, why he got his lawyer outfit on in his email now? On his banner is like that legal thing, and I'm like, is he a lawyer too? I missed that. Why does he have like a Jay Wilson legal email?
And when you
I,
posted that video of him with those pastels singing in the church horribly, he even tried to shut me down. I'm like, but this is something you did.
I
Like
saw
you don't want
you.
to just like
I saw you
like
when you
he
went
don't
up
want
there.
to
You was like,
accept
it's a video of
nothing.
you with the suit on, and it's definitely you because you was singing. He act like he ain't know what was going on.
People were
but
ready to
that
carry
was
the
him
fuck
singing
out of me.
outside.
I was like, what? But it's you. All
It's
right though.
you. And that's
Was
the
that
thing.
him singing outside screaming too? That was him screaming too outside on that microphone.
Oh yes, with his mass choir that you can imagine what it was like being a part of with a narcissist like that. He probably told everybody it was flat and he needed to sing all the songs and he in charge. I seen the flyers. He was always in the front center of them raggedy flyers, all that stuff. Him. That's why it ain't last now. People still need gospel music. And then when I scrolled down and seen that the only time he get dressed up is in February because he done built his little Black History Month relationships and he get dressed up then so he can go talk about all this shit that he don't represent. I feel like he needs to be starved. And the crazy thing is, I think tonight at like 2 something in the morning is gonna be when I see if my video come back, because it's 10 days after they strike you, but it's 10 business days. So this would be like, you know what I'm saying, either late, you know, tonight or in the morning. When my shit come back, I'm gonna have a whole motherfucking celebration on that, because I'm gonna flag his ass back. He been false flagging people for so long.
You can do
And
that?
yes, I first did the counter strike. When he struck me, I did the counter strike like 10 minutes later. And then I got the notification you got 10 days to say that they have filed some legal paperwork against you in order to get your stuff to stay down. And I'm like, he can't, because he never registered this. I also have my disclaimers up. You also claimed a huge chunk of my material that was not you. You just clicked from the beginning and clicked to the end. You then claimed half of my shit. I'm doing commentary, educational purposes, criticism, everything, fact checking, and all that shit. You can't be Ricky Smiley if you don't want to be Ricky Smiley, nigga. I'm gonna talk about the shit you want
Yeah.
to talk about. So when he did the strike, he did so much stuff wrong. He didn't put the brackets. You're supposed to put every bracket. So if I use 30-second clip, you're supposed to put that 30 seconds, the next minute, all that. If you just give a big bracket, that's first of all wrong there. And you have to have the material registered before you strike me. So you try to register, you didn't register it, and it's like $65 or some change like that to get something registered. So you gonna go through and register all these videos, and it got to be done before. Like if I just played his whole life, he would have something, but he doesn't, and so he ain't expect nobody to counter him. And the other thing is, Vivian is going. I'm telling y'all. I ain't gonna say too much, but she gonna do. I think we gonna get that interview. I'm just gonna say I haven't not heard back from her.
Interesting. And you know what? And Sir William needs to sue him for always stealing all his line and trying to steal his swag too.
Mm-hmm.
Non-original bit. He stays stealing Sir William shit. And when I pointed out, he gonna get mad. But it's true. I watched Sir William for
Mm-hmm.
years. I
And he copied Funky Dot. Even he copied whoever he's like watching at the time. You can hear like the influence of them in his voice. You know what I'm saying? And I think Breezy brought up earlier what's up with him in St. James. And what I noticed is when he was saying he was leaving the beef sector, he started doing this big old bait for St. James, and they gonna come for you next, and you know, just watch out because you're the next target. He wanted St. James to kind of rally behind him and be on his side and find a new ally. That's what he wanted, but it ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? He tried to bait that just like he baits everything. He throws little hints on what you doing. If you're not loyal, people love you one day, and now they don't. He said that when Catherine went. He said that when Vivian said what she said. He said that with everybody that go their own separate way. But you don't have no loyalty to no one, and you said it over and over again. So why would anybody have to ride with you? And you don't even give a fuck about their success. You've never even tried to uplift anybody that's done rolled for you and gave they all to your ass, and all you do is talk shit about everybody that puts money in your pocket.
didn't want to get
Well,
mad because I won't go along with that program. What am I getting out of it? I'm gonna talk shit just like you do. Get over it and stop
we
doing
are
shit if you don't want to be talked about.
we all gonna get drugged in the morning time. I already know that. And I look, I'm gonna enjoy my Friday tomorrow. I
Yeah,
survived
he
this
was gonna do it
hurricane.
anyway, Brian. I told you he kept reaching for you. I'm like, Brian didn't even come up there to talk about you. We did not know this story was gonna come out, but I'm glad it did. But he was trying to make it seem like it was the scheme that Todd set up type shit. No, that's what the fuck
Uh,
you do. You already admitted it, bitch.
It was pathetic how he treated you yesterday. It was so pathetic. You didn't
Was.
even go up on there. You didn't go up there on no message shit. You was really trying to be calm and really, ask the questions that could get some answers. And you see
Right.
how I don't know. I don't know. It's very weird. That's why I don't know. It's very weird. Like when you present something to him and you want to just have a normal, chill conversation to lay out the facts, he's not the person that you can do that with. I don't understand that. I don't
Because he
understand
don't
that.
want to be corrected. He don't want to be called out. The moment even Vivian was trying to have his back low key, I mean, she was being shady a little bit, but the moment she said anything other than what she was supposed to be selling for him, he flipped the whole script. Even when he came back, he didn't acknowledge her. You could just see his face in every word that he said, that he was just not feeling her. And I'm like, is this the day? Is this the day she stopped that shit? You know what I'm saying? And she's
But
made
you
the
know he
comment.
don't like studs. He don't like women unless you giving money for him. That's all. I'm
Is
just
it
telling
true?
you.
And I'm wondering how much, if that's what happened with Miss Virginia, how much do you all think he's paid Vivian in the past? Do you think he's, with all these trips and all these planning and the prayer cloths and all that stuff,
I ho-
do you think he's actually giving her more than $50 at any point?
I hope she's skimming off the cash app. Every
Okay.
time they send money, I hope she skims something. I'm just gonna be
Right.
honest and say that.
Because when he said I don't usually give nobody nothing, he was heavy on a nobody. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep. See that, I was like, what about Vivian? That's the first thing I thought. What about Vivian? And the thing is, when she started promoting her channel, oh, he was mad. And y'all heard how he reacted to that cash app. He lied. He said, he was like, as soon as she said thank you for the cash app, he said, yeah, thank you. I mean, let me shout this person out. Thank you. Like, what? I'm sure that person, most of the time when he's shouting somebody out, it'll probably just be himself, pretending that
But you
he got
know,
a cash app.
people do that to encourage people to. That's the oldest trick in the beef sector. Fi
Mm-hmm.
Babe used to do it all the time. You
Facts,
know what I'm
Brian.
saying? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Like,
Thank you for the
what?
cat, and that's just to let people know. Okay, go ahead and send me a cash app. You know,
Uh-huh.
people do that shit all the time, and ain't nobody don't be sending them shit. But one time, Brianna got mad at me. She say, and I kept, and the funny part about it is, I kept hearing the thing go off. You goddamn right, because people fuck with me when they was fucking with me sending my shit. I don't care how much people talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
Yep.
Brianna got so mad. She say, and the sad part about it was, I kept on hearing the thing go off. And so I just keep my shit on silent now because it ain't nobody fucking business. That's the problem. People be in people's business too much.
And to sit up there and
That
say you
part.
never asked for anything and that everybody else needs all this help, like you've asked for more than anybody I've seen. And then he'll like do that deflection, like, I've never asked for crab legs, I've never asked for rent, I've never, but like, you, just because it's not the same itemized receipt doesn't mean you're not asking for shit. You've
Exactly. Like, what logic is this that he has? Like, he think he's too dumb to do any type of commentary on anything. He might as well really beef with his scary ass.
Right. And then but what is the like limit? Like, why does everybody else, like he says, oh, as soon as you bring up his drunkenness, his first thing is, oh, well, at least my drunkenness ain't cost me a lot, lose kids. At least my drunkenness and you're addicted still. You're still addicted to shit. And you're also an
Oh
alcoholic. You're
shit.
also addicted to like taking people's money. You're addicted to like lying. You're a literal like have
Grinder and
fucking
other things.
disorder. Yeah, you're so insecure and you cannot stand your family. And you said if they're, even when he was talking to you about your daddy, and even when he was talking to you about that, but I still gotta find that blood pressure lie. I've been looking for it because he said the same medicine. He said the same. He said he would not take it. The doctor told him to take it. He don't need to take it. And I'm like, you spent a year dragging Brian about not taking medicine or whatever his choice was, and you did the same exact thing. The same exact thing. And it was the same exact mess. I remember when I heard it, but I didn't have a page or anything then. But I'm gonna find that John. And I still got the clips of that live because I know he gonna take it down when I have him all drooling, when y'all was talking about cuddling and he was trying to pick on you. Talking about, yeah, they say you want somebody to cuddle with. You ain't got nobody to cuddle with. It's getting cold outside. Then he realized his down and then turned it off because he was laying in the bed curled up in his pink pillows looking at y'all. And you ain't got nobody to cuddle with. Why you talking about everybody else? Nobody's cuddling with you. You over here drooling about what escapades they got going on. You
Well,
ain't
well, all I'm saying, Rico, I don't know which picture you're talking about, but you ain't gonna blackmail me for shit. And I ain't. And I don't know. I don't care what you say about my penis.
shit.
I know what my penis look like, Rico, and I'm done with that
Oh,
conversation.
y'all, I
I ain't
know
got.
y'all ain't talking about that picture. Let's talk about that picture. Oh my goodness. Hey, Kinescope. Oh, everybody, even if you look, whatever people got going on in there is great as long as it ain't invisible, like Jay Wilson. It's nothing to work with. That's why I'm telling you. Where's the logic for us when we've seen everything about him? We've seen his personality. We've seen how he acts. We've seen he don't got no dick. We've seen
Yeah,
he ain't.
Jay Wilson and Diddy is neck and neck in the downstairs department. Little cuckolds.
Well, that's the
Wait,
first
Joe
time.
Wilson and who?
Say
Joe
again.
Wilson and
Jay Wilson and Diddy. Did you see Diddy sex tape with the
who?
girl when she had the guy? He walking around. It was so small.
It looked like he was patting it, but he was kind of like tugging on his thing, but it looked like he was patting it because it was so small they didn't come up out his hand. That's what Juicy's giving. Juicy has a small shrimp pin.
Not the
Small,
ones
very
where they put
small.
a fist. I never forget the first one I had like that. He would ball his hand up and a fist over it. Like, what? You got a quarter in there or something? Like, why you got
Oh
your
shit!
balls up in front of me like that? Show what you got
Yeah,
going on. I'm gonna see it
But
anyway.
you,
micro peen. He got a
but
micro
you know,
peen.
but you know, it is okay for a man to say, "I need help. I need a dick pump. I need this and that." You got people like Tommy and other people that don't got peen, you know, and instead of them just going get them a dick pump or taking a party pack like Shakim, or what is it called, a honey pack?
The honey
They,
pack. Oh, the
yeah,
dude with
Yeah,
the
the
fist
honey
and
pack.
go with the honey
I had
pack.
no
Yeah.
idea about that, but yeah, I did. Yeah, I learned about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they be making salmon with that shit. Honey pack salmon and shit. They be tricking
that
you.
nigga, that nigga Tommy and po thing. I'm gonna leave Tommy alone. But man, I enjoyed my little self up over here. I surely did. This has been a treat and a delight.
Yes, it has, and I'm so grateful that y'all came. And I'm like, this is my first time dropping a link. I'm gonna learn how to, pin stuff and everything. I'm definitely gonna, bless y'all for coming up, gracing, and having this
Us,
experience with me. And I.
Submarine.
Mhm.
And thank you for the information about Mark. I can't wait till Queen Tracy come back to talk about this child. Because
Yes.
Mark used to want her too at one point, and that's why I think Juicy really can't stand her.
Oh yes, and I know he can't stand me because he know I asked. Someone asked the question, "Did you buy
Damn.
Oh
the
girl,
ring?"
yeah. I think he gonna cuss you after he did Ness the other day when she came up under Miss Regina name. Oh, he about to cuss us all, but you know what? He
Hey,
probably gonna use me as always. I'm always the scapegoat, child.
oh,
Everything
you
you
were
blame
that
uppity.
because he blamed you for what Ness did. He blamed you for what Miss Regina did.
Vivian, Uncle
Yes,
Vivian too. Oh, they always blame me. Looking for a
And
reason to be mad at uppity, but it's okay. I don't get. I
Enrico.
just be over here doing. I be doing my Kegels. That's why my man comes home juicy and yours never will. I wish he would. I
Enrico.
would.
Enrico, don't get mad at me because Wiley don't want you, Rico.
Oh
Don't get
Lord.
mad. I'm just saying, why everybody want to be mad at me for what? I can't always be the one to be like you just want to beat up on me. I got blood clots. I don't want you to bruise me.
I mean, but you're
Dang.
a Catherine guy. You got to get you a whole suit. You can't
Yeah,
just.
and we got it cleared up. Tommy said ain't no such video. It never even happened. That was just something Juicy was doing, hoping to bring Tommy back to the channel because Tommy said he ain't been over there. See, I didn't know,
Yeah, I
but
didn't
so
either because I was like, "What's going on with the situation with the chair?" And he was definitely like talking about it this morning and deflected, talking about this chair. But he don't got time for no mess. Thank you so much, Contagious Garden. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. No, not Wiley. I talked today with Rico.
I sure want to hear from Tommy. Like Tommy been quiet. I mean, Tommy so been quiet. But Rico,
There playing his music and jamming over there. Probably he might be live. I'm gonna hop on there. Whoever's live is next, and I hope I catch this man because if he gonna talk about it, he gonna have some shit to say. He better say it on his raggedy ass channel. Hey Jay Wilson, I know you in here. Even if you got some shit going, even if you on a stream or something, you got your headphones in on your other device and you watch it because you always do, and you always come the next day talking your big shit. So if you gonna be this OG that you say you are, at least speak up for your motherfucking self. At least be a man about it. Listen to you some Tony Braxton. Figure
huh?
out what you got going on and let yourself know when you look in the mirror because it's one thing to be playing with us, but you playing in your own face is probably why you look like that. And you need to stop acting like you got a man because that's gonna keep going further. Stop acting like you got any sort of education because that's gonna go further. Everything you check and everything you come here and talk shit about anybody else for, if there's any motherfucking contradiction, I'm coming and I don't care what anybody say. I won't get tired, and he ain't got nearly enough of what he deserves for all the shit he done talked. Y'all just need to scroll down his page one time and look at the titles of all the shit he done talked and all the lies he done went on and how much he done dragged everybody, their families, their loved ones, living or not living. You know what I'm saying? He done talked too much shit for anybody to give him a pass, and I'm not the one to give it to him. I ain't gonna stop till I get tired, and I feel good.
Okay. I ain't got no turtleneck, bitch. Rico, I don't got no turtleneck, hoe. But
I
anyway,
love a turtleneck. Turtle. What is it? Turtle.
I
I love
long they know how to clean it. But
it.
you know what? But Juicy, and since we are on banners, considering all the information that I gained here, I'm about to make you a banner, Juicy, because now I know what Mark really likes to do. Boy, wait till tomorrow, babe. I'm gonna work on that
You
tonight.
better get
My
ready for
baby
the dinner challenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a banner. Yeah, I'm gonna resubmit Miss Regina still banner photo for you, and it's gonna be more accurate of your life, not the one you want to pretend to have, Juicy. But yeah, girl, this has been a great,
And
great
Mark gonna claim
informative
him.
line. Shout out to you and to my haters in the chat. I ignored y'all because I came over here to chill with her. Stop sweating me everywhere up it goes. You cannot monopolize my time. Stop it. I said no. And you know you can't be seen unless I'm on the panel. So you was doing too much anyway. Anyway, this has been a great live. I will definitely be talking about this and putting it in my banner, Juicy. But yeah, you guys have a good one.
Thank you
Chef kisses.
so much. I appreciate
Yeah.
y'all. Watch y'all forever. It's a blessing to have y'all up here. I definitely go bless y'all back. I appreciate it. And I will be tuning into y'all share as always. And y'all have an awesome night. Thank you so much, everybody in the chat. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the laugh. Thank you for
Alrighty.
the comments. I'm going to get better. Y'all have a
All right,
lovely
bye
night.
Rico. Bye
Lady
Rico.
guys.
Bye. All right,
Bye.
bye y'all.
Bye. I don't know how to do this. Hold on, figure
Bye,
it out.
baby.
Bye, baby. Bye. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later.